They say Jesus was a nephew, you know what I'm saying?
Wow,
they say his mom was a
nigga.
virgin. So when he was born, they told him he was sent from God. So he started going to village, helping the people, and they killed his ass. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Good. They killed Jesus for helping the people. That's why I ain't got patience with people. In the Bible, God dealing with evil. They say God did a deal with the devil. That's the reason Job had sores on his feet. That's the reason Job lost his house. That's the reason Job lost his kids. I'm reading the Bible like, what is this? Adam made Eve off of one rib. They made the world in 7 days. So Adam and Eve had 1,000 kids. Cain and Abel, they fell out beefing. Me and my brother, we fell out beefing. They said cocaine, that was on the tree. What if Adam would've never fucked Eve? Why Eve made that nigga eat that? That's why I don't eat a bitch food now. Job lost his whole fucking family. They say God gave him 100 cows, like 200 horses or something. How the fuck is that worth my kid? What I did to deserve to go through this? Let me get this right, this because of Eve. Okay, I fought with Adam, but I beat the shit out of Eve. How the hell they live at the forbidden tree? Somebody show me the forbidden tree. I believe God, but I ain't too religious. How the fuck they really got a picture of Jesus? Name one person who was alive with Jesus. How the fuck they telling me I need Jesus? If I need Jesus, then where's Jesus? Or if I get shot, I'ma meet Jesus? So I gotta die just to meet Jesus? This a fucked up world with fucked up people. The first religion, they worship the sun. They made some bullshit story about that. They said the sun went down cause of sins. The sun was never gonna come back. Every 1,000 years, it's a new religion. Unk in the street screaming new religion. Pastor got diamonds rocking true religion. Pray to who? You must be tripping. Bitch, I'm praying to my money rag. They said we living in Revelation. Vaccine got us mutating. So fuck it then, I'ma go take it. If the whole world start purging, my daughter gonna still have a Lambo. I'ma have 1,800 guns, 30 Audis and 20 Camaros. They said the world was ending 2012. I was selling crack in 2012. They talking about the calendar ended. 8 years later, a pandemic. Swine flu, Ebola, COVID-19 was different. All of that shit was killing people. I ain't scared of that. Guns kill people. I ain't scared of guns. AIDS kill people. I can die in a car crash. How the fuck you gonna tell me I'm going to heaven? Please tell me when you talk to the dead. Who you met that came from the dead? Show me a picture and show me some proof. Explain to me why the fuck Benjamin Franklin stood his ass up on the roof. How he discovered something not the sky? If that's the case, T-Rex discovered it. If you ask me, this shit made up. I'ma loop the beat cause I ain't said enough. I ain't said enough. In school, I had a lot of questions.
Wow,
social studies teacher making up shit. All that shit was in their head. Who the fuck is Christopher Columbus? If he would've came to my block, talking about he discovered my track, his ass would've probably got shot. How the fuck I'm African American? Bitch, I'm American terrorist. 5th grade smarter than my parents. Grandma couldn't help with algebra. Grandma like, what the fuck is algebra? She like, that's a goddamn shame. Them people gon' keep making up shit, trying to keep you in the same grade. They trying to hide shit in a book. I was in jail reading books. OG teach me about real estate. Every landlord I know a crackhead. I'm in the hood with the slum lord. Grandma Jehovah Witness, no Christian. Jehovah Witness people move like a cult. They recruit people at their door. How you gonna force religion on somebody? How you change the Bible and tell it to everybody? Why Jehovah Witness don't like Christians? They fighting over Jesus' birthday. How the fuck y'all know Jesus' birthday? Who the fuck is that white man Santa Claus? They say that nigga was eating kids. Why would I let that man lie to my kids? Why would I go out and buy gifts and blame it on the nigga named Santa? Shit, a nigga climb through my roof, I'ma beat his ass in the head with a hammer. You eat my cookies, beat you with a hammer. Drink the kids' milk, beat you with a hammer. Like 100 times buying that man lie to never drop me off. How the fuck all of y'all away? How the fuck y'all church so small? But it's a billion of y'all every day.
Soldier leaving main, he's 50. Soldier hit 100, he's gonna bet.
They knew who was gonna win American Idol. I never liked Simon off American Idol. I ain't really like how he taught the black. How the fuck Flavor Flav still alive? Shit, before Kobe, before Debo, I respected his ass to up and down. I ain't got nothing against Flavor Flav. They said I was ugly as Flavor Flav. I got 20 hoes like Flavor Flav. Nigga dying for jury every day. They caught the nigga who killed Mo 3. How the fuck he get caught in less 3 weeks? If you ask me, that's a sacrifice. You gotta be rich to pull a sacrifice. All the times on the block, bitch, I sacrifice. Put my pride to the side, bitch, I sacrifice. If that's the case, I'm Illuminati. How Takashi get out before shot? Why Jim Jones never went to jail? And he was talking about killing the nigga shit. That ain't my job, but that's the spirit. All I know is niggas get locked.
Taking top left, taking top left. God's dead. I'm still walking, Fuck it, shoot demos.
Talk to you, nigga move like TMZ. On the regular day, when they question me, nigga move like Flat TV.
I'm walking forward, I'm walking forward.
They getting indicted on Flat
Ammo dead.
TV. Homie got 5 years for a TV, so what the fuck they thought was gonna happen? They talk too much, they AR average. I always thought Cassidy was a hustler. Cassidy was my favorite rapper. Then I found out he was a hustler. Here with Swiss Beats to win, bro. Nigga thought Meek Mill wasn't gonna blow. I ain't never hear about Meek Mill until he ran with that CEO. I ain't saying Meek did the wrong thing, but he knew Ross was a CEO. Shit, nigga gotta feed his kids. I ain't never think Gucci was a clone. They're like, how the hell he got so skinny? When you in that cell shit, they feed you wrong. 3 meals a day, get a nigga right. 6-pack.
This demo just carpets this nigga, by the way. He's not doing it now.
Subject about a week. I'ma get on the beat and say
what
I want. I left them and listen.
Shooting the scouts roll top left.
600 coming. It ain't 1200.
Soldier hit 40. Nice kill.
I'd rather go ride some shit. PS5 won't come out my lip. The Bible told you bitches was lame. Old Bible bitches was lame. They believe that a virgin had kids. I hope my daughter don't tell me that shit. Cause you ain't married and the baby ain't Jesus. Don't lie to me cause I ain't Jesus. My last bitch was an atheist. She talking about pulling tarot cards. She like, come on Ness, let me tell you your future. I'm like, bitch, I'm off more Molly this future. I'm like, bitch, I might die tomorrow. Why the hell you trying to be a fortune teller? She on Fashion Nova and she looking at dress. Her ass fat, but I ain't need no. She take her time putting on low. I'm like, bitch, hurry up, cause I got a lit. They talking about pray before you eat. Bitch, you eating a dead animal. Bitch, you barely got vegetables. Everybody in the world is hypocrite. Donald Trump still gon' build that wall. MS-13 climb over the wall. Donald Trump can't stop immigrants. Lost my ID, I'm an immigrant. They pull me over like, what's your name? Bitch, I forgot my social security number. They asked about my mother maiden name. Like, I don't know, we don't know each other. Bitch, I'm on the rough Mary 51. I stand in the corner and boot up. Bitch, I forgot where I parked my car. My last bitch like,
older than. He's out.
I'm like, bitch, I want to get water. That movie ain't funny no more. I know I don't like Will Smith. I used to notice on the First Prince. Now this is a story all about how. Now his mother kid sucking dick. Now he's sad looking like how. Who the fuck raised these niggas? What scientists made these niggas? What lab these niggas come from? First time I watched I Am Legend, I cried. Especially the part when his dog died. Cause I feel his pain when you out in the street. And I seen another movie, he was butt naked with another man in the street. I'm like, hell no, that's I Am Legend. I'ma fuck Jada too. Fuck I Am Legend. Well, Jada Pinkett, if you hear this song, I
wait, Steps on left.
I ain't always I seen it, you don't need him. If he was real, he would've knocked out Will. Your kid's grown, fuck that nigga. He the reason that y'all son gay now. Big shouts out to Chris Brown. Will Smith should've took advice from Chris Brown. Jada Pinkett should've been on the news with both her eyes black and
Seth, I hate you, dude. Girl, I hate you so much, man. Oh my god. What the fuck, dude?
I hate niggas who acted tough. I used to love the chum, but I used to feel like the chum, but I've been new SpongeBob was a bitch, that's why I fuck with the chum bucket. Pull up looking like Plankton, nigga. Everybody hate that nigga. Cougar bitch, wanna watch Martin. Bitch, that shit ain't funny. I fuck with hustle man more than him. Mine always stressing about a bitch. This whole world stressing about a bitch. It ain't even these bitches, niggas too. Cause the bitches move like niggas do, and these niggas they move like bitches do. I don't even wanna get in the industry, cause if I do, I'm doing something crazy. I'ma fuck Kiki Palmer, get him pregnant, and leave her single with a baby. Don't judge me, that's what Adam did. If Adam and Eve had 2 kids, once Adam got a taste of that fruit, he went to the left and found him a bitch. Cain and Abel was tripping anyway. They trying to kill each other with an axe. They put this shit all in the Bible, so you know damn well this ain't cat. They said it's 77 sextillion stars in the sky. I ain't even heard that number before until they told me that line. I'm like, how the fuck, hold on, what's telescoping? What person count that with their eyes? When I was in church, I had questions. My grandma like, hold on, Vince, I got a question. They passed me the mic at the Kingdom Hall. I'm like, who told y'all it's the mini star?
Bomb right. 104 on the heavy. Heavy dead.
People ain't your friends anyway. Nigga doing Bible study trying to get pussy. People bringing demons in the house. How the fuck y'all throwing water around our house? How the fuck y'all made that holy water? Let me get some of that so I can cook a quarter. How y'all say I'm evil for selling crack when I'm out here trying to feed my dog? Where your money go? I don't judge you. Them old church bitches be cool. In the past to drive a brand new cab, but the church broke down and ragged. How the fuck niggas scam cash at? They thought they was scamming cash.
Yeah, I didn't know what that call was. I just heard Ivan go, Jesus. That's all I heard. That's all I heard. That's all I heard.
If I crash, I'm the only one dying. Somebody else died, it was
that's literally all I heard.
When y'all killing black people left and right, I don't beef with white people, they good lick. My white bitch got good credit. I ain't never think Donald Trump was racist. Wanna talk to him, gotta have good credit. Wanna talk to me, gotta have good credit. Arch Poppy, your bitch, the whole world said it. Making good booty flat, Slither Man said it. Wendy Williams and Man Slither Man said it. Them big ass titties look dumb. Lil Kim face look dumb. Cardi B mouth look dumb. Bitch talk like she always chewing gum. Migos looking tough, they look dumb. Joe Budden told them niggas they was ass. He told that shit to him, he was probably high on 50 bags.
They're hosting, but I'm asking if they want to host or not. Because I don't know. We have a server.
However we want to go about it. This gonna be the game of all games.
Let's do it.
Okay. I've been using medicine. We're gonna be good.
You've been using medicine? What do you mean by that?
It's like like prescribed medicine.
Oh my god, are you also? Oh my.
Yeah, I recently started trend, you know.
Let me use the restroom. Bathroom break now. You
Me
guys need
too.
it.
I'm also using that.
Was it bathroom time? Is it bathroom utilization? Yeah, I do have to. I might have to pee for real, for real. I'm gonna have to pee for real, for real.
And we are live. We are live here to what is probably going to be, hopefully not a huge amount of viewers. Somebody please give me an excuse to go do something else with my night and not stream the grand final. But you know what? We're already committed. We're here. We're live. The RGL 6's experimental map cup Group C Grand Finals and Young Sanity Memorial stream. Global Clan Pootis versus Untitled Scringus team. This is going to be for all the marbles. This is going to be the creme de la creme of Group C action. And in the interest of full transparency, so everybody knows where my loyalties are, I'm technically rostered on Global Clan Pootis, but that's okay because I am impartial every time the team has asked me to sub. Over the course of the mini season, I have baited because I've been at the gym most of the time. Sometimes I haven't. Sometimes I've just been like, I don't really feel like casting or playing TF2, but tonight that changes. Tonight we're going to see whether or not the lads from both teams can pull it off. So let me pull up the results from both teams. So Untitled Scringus team entering the grand finals as the undefeated team. They have won every single game. They have, I believe, they've probably dropped a few rounds because in this mini season of RGL, we are having 2 maps as opposed to the normal 1 map per night, right? So let me just do a quick rundown of the rosters for you fine men and women of the jury and of the stream. So we'll do the rosters and then we will do the map picks from both teams. So on Untitled Scringus team, you know what? I thought I had everything prepared. I'm realizing now that I didn't prepare the the players on both teams. So bear with me. I'm going to pull up some logs real quick, and then we'll get through it. On the side of Untitled Scringus team, we have Robot on Medic, Josh on the Demo Man. We have Coin and AT on Scouts, as well as Trin and Grah on the Soldier classes. Undetermined who is Pocket, who is Scout, who is Flank, so on and so forth. And for Global Clan Pootis, we have Saf, I believe, on. It'd be so funny if I get this wrong. Let me pull this up too, just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of it. Because it'd be really funny if I didn't know who was on my own team, which is true. This has happened before. Unbelievably, this has happened. All right, we got Saf on Medic, Jamond, Community Hero, Working Class Hero Jamond on Demo Men, Danmar Mercy on Soldiers, and then Aoki and Ivan on Scouts. So we're going to get started here soon. I have just gotten STV. I'm going to join that server. And then pretty soon, what we're going to be doing is we're going to have the game up as well. So, but we're going to be doing, and thank you for everybody who's tuning in for the first time. Black Pretty Tim, Black Pretty of Doom, and Black Pretty Crim. Pleasure to have you guys tonight. Among others, people who I'm sure there are some people in the game or in the stream who are not currently tuned in or saying anything in the chat, which is perfectly okay. So, what we're going to be doing for this stream is we got a couple POVs going up, and I'm doing some stuff behind the scenes, so that you can see how we're going to do this stream, right? I used to be a professional OBS guy, and I had 2 monitors when I do it, but these days I don't have 2 monitors, right? So, let me turn off, how do I turn off screen starters here? Alright, look at this. Ready? We're going to have a big old fade transition. Oh, we may be doing a little bit right now, Ready for this? Boom. Look at this. And now when I tap back into the game, look at this. So we'll have the game, we'll have Jamon, we'll have the Young Sanity Memorial. Rest in peace, Young Sanity, even though he's not. He's alive. Young Sanity is alive and well, but we're celebrating the life of him anyway, just, as well as the map scores up in one of the corners. So this is how we're going to be doing it on Is Just Jazz Real. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think this is new stream technology. Not a lot of people are doing it up like this. Now I'm going to quickly fade off TF2 real quick because I realize I don't have it in windowed mode, which means that every time I alt tab out of windowed mode, you're not going to be able to see the game. It's going to stop. But if I go windowed mode, no border, it's actually so on. It's actually so on. We cannot get a face cam, unfortunately, because my webcam's broken. But we can get the return. Look at this. And now I'm actually fully alt-tabbed into OBS. You know what? I will put a random guy on the screen. Let me... You know what? I'm a good sport here. This is a fun cast. It's Nick Fuentes. No, I'm not going to put up Nick Fuentes. What if I just did like the Giga Chad guy? Because that's what my physique kind of looks like at the moment. I just need to lose 40 pounds. I would be stupid and just like, I would put up Nick Fuentes just for the meme of it. I don't like the guy, but I think it'd be funny. What the fuck is a WebP file? Have you guys seen this, chat? WebP. Why can't things just be fucking JPEGs again? Or PNGs? Let me find a Giga Chad photo. Do you know the Giga Chad guy? Actually, by the way, now that I'm thinking about it, the Giga Chad guy doesn't actually own a computer. He doesn't even have like a cell phone. He's just fucking ripped. That's how like he's Giga Chad levels that we are unbelievably never going to achieve. So let me find, all right, face cam, making a new OBS thing for you guys because I'm a nice guy. What's funny too is there's that song, the Giga Chad song. You know the song where if you go on that song, all you see is people like posting in the comments like of like they just all of them have the Giga Chad profile picture is what I'm trying to say. All right, hold on. Face cam. We're almost there. Look at this. Who's ready for the face reveal? Everybody's ready for the face reveal. Boom! Look at that. Look at that. I don't even know what the dark triad symbol is. But you know what? I'll look it up. The dark triad is a psychological theory of personality. Interesting. I would actually do the bouncing DVD logo, but unfortunately we have enough screen clutter. And I have to talk about the maps, because we've got maps here. So we got 3 maps tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting the map off on this map, which is Koth Coven. And these all have the conscious objectors, which I know they've added a new advanced option that allows you, that makes it so you can't see it. And the only reason you're seeing this like this, normally wouldn't be looking like this, is because I'm using the Essentials TF casting HUD, which means that it looks different, right? Shoutouts to Essentials.tf for really being a big part of the casting community. How can hide custom decals? I want to see what they have on here. I want to see what they have. Let's see this. Let's see this. We got a troll face. Yes, sir. We got... I don't know who that is. Why? Hold on. We got the Jamon. What is Jamon's? What is Jamon's? What is Jamon's? Get the fuck out of Jamon's way. We got to see this. Alright, here's what we'll do. Who's standing in front of Jamond? Alright, Jamon's... We can't actually see all of these. Conscious objectors. Besides the troll face, we can see the troll face. Everybody's doing the best troll face in the game because they're like, we can't show Just Jazz on Twitch. Our conscious objectors. Looks like one of them is chickens. You could also call them other words, but we're not going to say those words on stream, actually. So now we're just waiting. We're waiting for the last person to join the server, and then we're going to be going live. But we're going to go through a quick run-through of Koth Govin. Oh, there's Jamon's. There's Jamon's. It's Martin Luther King with a do-rag. He did have a dream. Yes, sir. He absolutely had a dream. I don't know if this was a dream he foresaw, but, like, it's there. All right, so Koth Govin, actually a pretty interesting Koth map. I have not played a huge amount of it, so this is all going to be said with a grain of salt. For a while when I first looked at it, I'm like, did they kind of mess up making a 5CP map? Because this is actually kind of a big Koth map. Like, you've got this huge area out of spawn into this big, you could call it lobby-esque area, right? The point between spawn and mid, as well as this point right here. So typically what I've seen is when a team is aggressing, even on an even uber situation, or they're just trying to like force a pick, they're typically playing and trying to fight up this ramp area. What this is called, I don't know. We're going to call it ramp for the sake of, exec alias. Look at this. Oh, did I do it wrong? I guess I did. Doesn't matter, right? So they're going to be fighting up this this ramp area, really trying to fight over the point. You know, demo slinging stickies. Maybe a soldier jumps up here. Scouts, you know, trying to fight for this area. This is going to be the typical area you're seeing teams push through, right? Fighting for control of the mid, right? Once teams get enough of control, you'll see them kind of trying to hold this area, holding the other team's ramp, while also being in a situation to quickly rotate to fight off the arch, right? We're going to call it the arch. I have seen some interesting uber pushes where it's been like add or even, where like they push through this right-hand side and they're immediately on, basically on the midpoint in fighting distance of the team. In my limited experience playing Govin, I think it plays really well. Like it plays a lot better for a map that I thought was going to play like a 3CP map. They've done quite well with the map creator. Shoutouts whoever made it. We saw the player tower. I'm glad we got the player tower on there. So we're just waiting on the ready up. And I will say too, I think I had this up somewhere, but maybe it's disappeared. Let me rename this. Looking for epic co-caster. Maybe it could be you. And maybe it could be you, because I know I'm certainly autistic enough that after a little bit, I'm going to be like, can somebody please fucking come help me? So let's watch this. Boom. So now we're just waiting. I also like I want to be done. I forgot low key. I have like these manic stages when I'm like when it comes to TF2 where I'm like I'm gonna cast TF2 tomorrow night, guys. Be there, right? And then it becomes tomorrow night, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Why did I say that? It's the same thing. Like every now and then I'll be like, man, one last season. We run it back. We're running it back one last time for the boys. And then we'll do like a week of scrims, and I'm like, I can't fucking do this with you guys. What am I doing? I'm like, I have a mortgage. And so I was supposed to be playing Fortnite with this girl that I'm seeing. Instead, I'm like, hey, I have to cast a niche competitive mode of a almost 20-year-old free-to-play video game. Sorry, we'll play later on tonight, right? So I know I'm going to tire out at some point. So if you are somebody who's interested in casting, that could be you. It could be Black Prinny of Doom. It could be Black Prinny Crim. It could be Black Prinny 10. It could be any of these Black Prinnies. Or it could be an unnamed mystery fourth person. Either way, we're waiting for the ready up. We are waiting for that ready up. Let's see what's going on in the Jamon stream. What's going on in the Jamon stream while we're waiting? Look at this. Look at this. Beep. We keep on getting readies up and unreadies up. We can even go Jamon in full boom. Oh shit, we're live! Oh shit, we're live! Alright, battle stations, everybody. Let's fucking do this. We're gonna be on the Jamon cam first. First to four. Koth Govin, Jamon cam, rolling out to mid, rolling out this left-hand side. Both Jamon and Josh rolling out the same side. Now, we do have a soldier on high ground. Not Froggy Fresh. It is Z, I guess, holding in this tower area. Just trying to see what damage we can get. Now, Jamon is quite weak. That's going to open up some space for the blue team to start aggressing and start capitalizing on that. And it looks like they're just kind of giving up the space without... Oh, wait. No, Josh and Robot have both gone down. And now it's going to have to be the salvage. Can they get Saf? They do get Saf. Danmar does go down too. Coin, Zed, Froggy Fresh all down, and it's going to be a first mid, but it's going to come at the cost of their mid, and Danmar is going to spawn up soon, and it's going to be the slight Uberad for Robot. And I'm now realizing, does HUD reload scheme make it work? No, it doesn't. So for whatever reason, when I went from borderless, from window to borderless, no window, window, no border, whatever, but you know, it took away the cough point at the bottom of the map. So we're just gonna have to do our best and remember who's got the point, right? So Jamon's gonna go down. That's gonna be AT opening up space for his team. No area denial is gonna allow Josh and the rest of the blue team to start taking some really aggressive space across the map. The Ubers are roughly even now too, and they're just gonna back out. They're gonna allow this space, allow their demo men to respawn, and there's, you know, we'll fight with it. We'll fight on evens. We'll fight on evens. We'll fight on evens. And I'm going to pull up the chat on my phone because it could be people talking in the stream while the chat is going. The Uber's push is now starting to roll, and they're trying to figure out where is the space, and the exchanges is going to come out. It's going to be AT trying to get some damage, trying to get some good damage on the Aoki and Jamon, which is going to force the force out of Saf. And then Josh is just locking them out. He's saying, no, sir, not today. Froggy Fresh going to go down, which could be a nice player ad. Coin does go down too, which is going to open up space, but AT picks up Jamon. But Robot goes down as well to Ivan, who stuck through the flank unseen, uncontested, and now they're just trying to get all the stragglers. They're trying to protect Saf with their life. So let me pull up. Oh, does Saf get caught out? 12 damage in a dream, baby. 12 damage in a dream. All right, let me pull up my stream on my phone so I can read my own chat. Twitch.tv is Just Jazz Real. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you send it to your friends. I just typed, is Just Jazz friend? I hope so. And just enjoy this thing. One second. I used to be so good at streaming too. Shout outs Captain TV 2020, 2021. I ran that bitch. Is just as real. I am real. Uber's come out just in time. We got 15 viewers as well. What's going on? What's going on, fellas? Does he hit? Okay, he doesn't hit the pipe. All right, I've recomposed myself. We're recomposed. We're ready. Froggy Fresh coming in, gets a huge, almost gets a huge bomb, but it's not enough. Robot is going to go down. That's going to give Global Clan Pootis around about 40% Uber advantage. Now they still don't have the point, and time is ticking away. Untitled Scringus team has a minute to burn on the clock. And now this push is coming out. Aoki leading the charge. A nice little bomb in from Mercy just to create a little bit of space to get this guy from Arch to go away. And now, oh wait, the demo sack. Josh comes in. They're getting damage on Saf. And, oh, but Saf goes down. The big Froggy Fresh bomb. Doesn't Froggy? He's like a YouTuber, right? He's a YouTuber. Froggy Fresh. I remember him. Yeah, Froggy Fresh. He had that song. Anyways. So they don't get the Uber out. They do get the cap, but this big Uber disad situation, as well as Untitled Scringus team only having 30 seconds and change to take off the of the clock is going to be a big ask. So now the pressure starts to come in. Where's the scout? There's the AT cam. That's what I'm looking for. And they're just backing out. They're giving up virtually uncontested, but a huge sack wave comes in. And they're going to sacrifice roughly three for that. With Ivan living in the back line somewhere. Is he living in the front lines? He's living in some sort of line. You know, a triple sack and not really getting any frags out of it. They get the force, which is not terrible, but not getting any frags to allow them to fight on this, on like a player advantage could be a bit risky. Jamon bombing in with he's piped them. But are they able? Nobody's in a position to capitalize, which is going to give Untitled Scringus team Uber advantage again. And now players are starting to roll in. They're trying to sack in, and it's going to be a 4 sack wave, and they're going to pick up Saf at the end, which is going to put us into an overtime situation. Which like nobody can die at this point. Nobody can die, and AT is going to be like let's just go in. Let's just go in and start fragging out.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Now I've seen, yeah, they stack the point. Start stacking the point. The Uber does come out, and Danmar just gets levitated by these shots from AT. There's one last player trying to salvage. Did they get that? No traps go off. Now they're trying to all salvage in, but it might be too little, too late. Yep, too little, too late. That's going to be 1-0 for Govan. And how we'll do the... Where's my maps one? Hold on. There we go. Hold on, mate. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Scringus versus GCP. I'm going to let that sit for a second while I change a few things on my OBS so that we can get it like this. Look at this. Boom. After this map, I will restart my game so that we can get the point icons below to show it properly. I can't believe I forgot that one. That's a good one. While I talk about some things, like, it doesn't even matter. Because that's a pretty dominant mid-win from the side of Global Clan Pootis, who are going to be setting up the fabled forward hold, the Govan forward hold. Now, I'm interested to see how they're going to break this. That soldier bombing through gets a huge amount of damage on him immediately. Froggy Fresh is going to go down. He lets that soldier's bomb through. Now, the rest of the players are starting to flood in. And where is Saf? Saf does get the force off. Kind of in a tricky position there. Looks like, I don't know if that, I doubt that was their initial placement, because it's kind of a risky position to take up as the med. Did well to live, did well to reposition themselves out of as much fire as possible. but they do end up getting the force off. I do like, by the way, how the Australian guns look. I like that silver look. I like the silver look, I'm not going to lie. But now they're trying to flood in, and there's a huge bomb. It's a sack wave again. Are they able? They do get the force. Danmar with the last rocket gets Robot down to health, and then that's just going to be enough where they have to force, but they are going to be setting up a forward hold of their own. Josh with some pretty deep traps. Jamond, are you taking notes here, man? He almost picks up Ivan with that initial trap. And now they're just trying to break through. Danmar does create space. He's going to bomb through. Does he hit the rocket? He doesn't hit the rocket, but Jamond's going to jump in. Does he pick up? Does he hit the pipe? No fadeaway threes from Jamond, but that's okay because it's going to allow them just, you know, it's going to give them the point. They've got time advantage, but now they do have to be careful. This uber advantage could come right back out, and the push is as immediate as the force was, or as the other team's force. I don't know. I'm just saying shit. I'm just freestyling out here. They do end up picking Jamond up. Zed does go down as well, and now it looks like the all-in is, hey, can we get a force? Can we get some damage done? Robot does force 50 health. That soldier about to land on top. Saf is so out of position. What are you doing? Saf, no! Saf goes down. So what was kind of a good fight, you know, honestly, once those players start sacking in, you get 3, it's like I, the resident Medman of the stream, also the only person talking, would just say, bye guys, see you later, and then leave. Saf just overstaying their welcome just allows that Uber to get forced, but then the collapse immediately right back on top of them. And so now they're refighting for this point. Aoki does pick up Z. Hey, that's for the Aoki fans in the chat. That's for the Aoki fans, but the Uber does come out, and Saf again, and really, dare I say, questionable positioning is going to end up dying. Again, I think you've got to anticipate that Uber advantage. You should A, know there's Uber advantage, but B, position yourself accordingly. I think a good rule of thumb, close enough to heal your players who are about to go take the fight, far enough away that as soon as they're starting to engage, you can just leave. But that's okay. So now the fights, they do pick up Josh. Josh is a really important pick here. That lack of ability to deny space is going to be huge. They do have to be careful though, because Robot, he doesn't have his Uber yet, but he's going to come up soon. But it doesn't matter because it almost seemed like a lack of willing to fully commit into that area, right? Get off of the ramp and get into the zone, right? Instead, you kind of dilly-dallied in this little half space, right? This is kind of a weird half space because you're not far enough to fully kite and ride the lightning, but you're not close enough to really challenge, right? So you got to sometimes, there's a great book. I'm going to look up the title of it after this round, but this Uber is going to come out, and we're going to see how this fight pans out. And while that fight is panning out, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to find the book. I'm going to find the name of the book. There's a great book that deals directly with the topic at hand. Okay. It's by Royman Solomon Cohen, called Just Go In, How to Stop Being a Pussy and Capture the Control Point. Written by Oz Fortress legend Royman. I love Royman, by the way. Shoutouts to Royman. Shoutouts to all my boys in Oz Fortress. I miss you guys. Now they are fighting for this point. Soldiers coming in from nowhere. They do get the force. I was this busy looking up my joke, and I wasn't too sure of how that force properly occurred, but it looked a little bit, again, a bit of suspicious positioning from Saf. I still don't think they've found like the optimal positioning on where to heal we're close enough to heal your players, but far enough away to avoid damage or risky positions. But that's okay, because now fucking Jamond loves fucking bombing, man. He's oh, the there we go. There's the first drop of the night. I saw I just hear it, and I just see Mercy, I believe. Mercy landing on top of Robot. This is my apologies for the viewers as well, and I know you're gonna be like, "Oh, you don't have to apologize." I'm gonna apologize anyway. Koth is really hard to cast. Koth is really hard to cast, and also to do the camera work for. So I'm missing some stuff. So my apologies. Now the Uber does come out, and Josh does take a lot of damage, and it's gonna be could be a bit of a scrapperuno, a bit of a scrappy do off for the point. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Right, they're gonna have to delay just in time for their players, but is it gonna be enough? Are they gonna have players coming in who can fight for the point? I don't think it's enough. We don't actually know, but it is enough! The cavalry has arrived. And is it, oh, the Danmar flank! The Danmar flank! It's huge! It's fat, as Vanny would say. It's young Sanity-esque, dude. Danmar with the biggest play so far for Global Clan Pootis salvages the round, plus respect in the chat, absolutely. We're having fun tonight. We're having fun tonight. That was a huge, like I said, a young Sanity-esque bomb. I truly mean that. Shout outs Young Sanity, rest in peace, my brother, even though you're just at college. Dude, I fucking love TF2, man. Let me. I'm gonna let this just play out real quick, and I gotta text somebody back real quick. All right, we're back. We're so back. We're back, unbelievably so. Back 1-1. Even though we don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Man, I fucking love TF2. This shit is awesome. Uber does come out. Gonna be on AT, and they just managed to get the force out as well. It's gonna be post a 6v5, 5v6, because coin is only going to just start spawning right now. But nobody's captured the point yet, so no time has officially started to click off the clock. Click off the clock? Tick off the clock? Who knows? Josh, Danmar and Aoki cleaning up, picking up players. Mercy also picks up AT. And one of those players is a robot, which is going to give us a bit of an Uber advantage. Sorry. Give Global Clan Pootis. I have to be impartial here. Now I know everybody, all the Aoki people in the chat, they're going to be saying, we want you to glaze Aoki always, which I can do, but I'm not going to do it. I could do, but I'm not going to do it. And so, I'm having fun. It's most important. Blue team does end up taking a lot of space, and I'm assuming they're getting a lot of cap time. I don't know, because my points are turned off inexplicably. But they are going to pick up the point. But it's just going to be a quick trade. I mean, they're going to have to delay just for Mercy that little bit, but it's only going to be 12 seconds off the board, which is not huge, and it is going to be still leaving Ubers. You know, so sometimes it's just go in, take a fight, see what you can get. You know, like we said, just go in. How to stop being a pussy and capture the point. I'm going to get the screenshot of that book for you guys after this game. Right, so now the refight comes in. AT looking around, Coin looking around, just seeing like where they can get. Could we potentially get an epic flank out of Z? Could we potentially get it? No, but we are going to get an Uber exchange coming out. It's going to be AT just going straight for Saf, but it's not going to. And he's actually unflashed behind the lines. You got actually a lot of unflashed people on this flank, and the huge bombs come in. But Danmar's coming in as well. I picked the wrong soldier button. I meant to get on Saf, but we got Danmar. We got Danmar killing the med and living. Danmar lives there. A huge bomb to salvage the Uber, to salvage the play. And look at that. A whole minute taken off of the clock. 1 minute 25 to go. If you're a Global Clan Pootis fan, if you're an Untitled Scringus team fan, you got to hope they start salvaging and keeping the med alive in some of these posts. Start watching these flanks a little bit better too. Now we're trying to see. I want to go on one of these soldier cams because we got Mercy behind the back lines. What are they doing? What's Mercy doing here, dude? He's taking a 1v1. Do they win this 1v1? That's a huge 1v1 to win if you're Global Clan Pootis, because that's gonna. Everybody now knows. Oh fuck! There's a soldier behind us now. There's a soldier behind us, and it's That's at least going to give them a bit of opportunity to start. You know, one player's gone behind. It's going to give us space to start walking forward. We start walking forward. We start initiating pressure on the other team. Maybe we can go to force off. Maybe we can have an exchange here. And they are going to have an exchange, or maybe? No, the force does come out, but it's coming out at the expense of a couple players. And now it's only 3 alive, which means the salvage is going to come in soon. Where's Danmar? Where's Danmar? Ooh, almost hit that last rocket, but Ivan coming in, cleaning up, getting the Uber advantage back for Global Clan Pootis. They've started to figure out these little fights a little bit. It used to be early in this map, maybe second round, they would take these fights, it wouldn't go their way, and then Saf would die. And they weren't salvaging, they weren't making these plays work for them. Now Global Clan Pootis looks like they're starting to be in their element. We'll see if Untitled Scringus team has an answer to all this pressure. It's a lot of pressure. They're in the rice cooker at the moment. And guess what? Global Clan Pootis, they're hungry for a poke bowl. They love the poke. They're like, let me get the seaweed, let me get the ahi tuna, maybe a bit of salmon, maybe a bit of an Uber coming out as well. Aoki gonna go and gonna pick up 2. AT down, Josh down, Pause coming out. You're going to see that soldier. Looks like Froggy Fresh in mid-air going to come down. Aoki surely going to meat shot them. 27-8 so far in this round, Aoki. If you're an Aoki fan, which there's plenty of Aoki fans here in the chat, hit that follow button. You know the drill. I don't want to be the one to say it, but you know the drill. You know the drill. You know the drill. Let me pull up my Twitch.tv dashboard. Twitch.tv dashboard. Now we could actually.
That's really good if you're calling that for sure. I think
we're gonna peek into the.
I think they're gonna play. If I had to guess, I think they're gonna play more passive. If I had to guess what they're gonna do along that line.
So I think they're gonna start shoving me left because I just keep taking an ego fight against Froggy.
I'm telling you, like, shoving left is like not real. They can't do anything to you, really. You can back up. You have your beam there. You have high ground on them.
Yeah, it's like I've unironic.
We're getting the strats. We're getting the team talk. We're getting the team talk.
Is also like not near like his soldiers, so like I'm literally just getting through left for free so many times.
Okay, so they're probably gonna check you if anything.
Jamon, can you just keep focusing
Getting the
on
Jamon stream up is low-key
playing
the
the
play.
positioning based on if Aoki calls he's playing for point, just like back up and like sticky him off.
I got you.
I need you guys to like take damage at separate times because Aoki, if I don't keep beam on him at like 24/7 when he does that, he's gonna blow up.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely do that.
Your guys' Ubers because of these flank shots. I'm just gonna start playing more passive during the Ubers, honestly. I feel like they're
Are you not? You fucking noob!
I'm going behind us.
I love Jamon. I love
They
Jamon.
just two-shot me from my ass cheeks. Dude.
Okay, because I was confused. I'm like, are you what? No, okay.
It's like, yeah, especially on ramp, it's bad. So what I started doing is I started baiting C, and I just denied that guy from high ground. It's working quite good. And the scout has to look at me too.
Go show Jamon some love in his chat, by the way. But make sure you come back to my stream.
Fucking Jorge has to go to the wall.
While they're debating the tactics amongst the team, I'm going to read out a few shout-outs. Shout-outs, The Merch followed me 33 minutes ago. Shout-outs, Saf Chungus followed me 28 minutes ago. Shout-outs, Black Prinny Crim followed me 18 minutes ago. Shout-outs, Black Prinny of Doom followed me 18 minutes ago. Shout-outs, TTS Aid or TT Sade or Tissaide followed me 18 minutes ago. Shoutouts Vanille Bean, you know who you are, followed 5 minutes ago. Shoutouts Black Prinny Mercy followed a minute ago. Shoutouts Black Prinny Tim followed me a minute ago. I hope everybody's having a good time so far in the stream. I'm having a lot of fun in this stream. I'm enjoying it, and we are back. We are back. What's going on? Aoki does get the kill on Froggy Fresh, and just based off of that team talk we were hearing, I think they're going to pick up this round. I think they're going to do it. I could be wrong though. Stranger things have happened in competitive TF2. Now, blue team starting to push out again. Danmar with a huge bomb. Does he pick it up? Ooh, almost gets the force on Robot. He does get the force on Robot. My HUD is going to have to be updated. here in a second because that happens when you pause it. Sometimes it goes a little bit wonky. That's okay. Ivan just living forever. Couldn't kill him. Gonna be a late death on the side of Ivan, but that does just mean I don't know what it means. But the players are trying to get through. Danmar does go down, but Mercy may be going for a little bit of a flank. Actually, no, just getting some spam, getting some damage off. Potentially gets the soldier. Definitely gets the soldier. Now that's going to open up space on this left-hand flank, right-hand flank. Now there's a soldier who's living behind, but it's just Aoki. Aoki's making like a bullet straight for the med. Doesn't pick him up, but they do pick up Josh. Danmar taking down Josh in the flank, in the somewhere. Who knows where he picked him up? He picked him up somewhere. That's okay. That's what we're looking for. And then AT going down as soon as the push comes in, and that's going to be 3-1 for the 2-1. 2-1. Let me check. 2-1. I thought it was 3-1. There's a lot of we've had a lot of action so far in this round, this game of TF2. Woo! I love TF2. My heater just fell, so I can't look at the game. All right, now I can look at the game. The pressure cook is real. Both teams have really not been able to take any space at all in this midpoint. Now Aoki is starting that little bit of cap time. And they're going to start getting denied. Potentially. Mercy does go down. That's going to be the first frag of this mid-fight. And where's that soldier? Where's that flank? There he is. Z picking up Aoki. Living as well. It's going to be a 5v4, but blue no demo. It doesn't matter because Z just comes through the flank. Uncontested, unseen, unbothered. Picks up Jamond, and that's going to spell the win of the mid-fight for the boys in blue. Shout-outs to boys in blue. So now I just want to see. We haven't seen the coin cam much this game. We're going to be on the and it's a shame, too, because coin's been popping off. So after this Uber, maybe mid-Uber, we might swap to the coin cam. Does he pick up anything? He does. It looks like he does enough just to force players away from where he's trying to hold. Opts to go back and grab a pack. Now Danmar doing enough pressure that Mercy's able to get the last rocket that kills him, which is going to give them the Uber advantage. Josh does go down as well. Saf has to be really careful. Super weak, but Saf, self-regulation at their best. Right, recognize, okay, there's been a few times in this game where I've been overextended. I haven't had great positioning after we picked up the med. As soon as they pick up the med, out of sight, out of mind. If you're going to, basically the positioning says, if you're going to come kill me, and I know you want to kill me, if you're going to come kill me, you're going to have to go through hell and high water. And you know what another name for hell and high water is? Aoki, Ivan, Mercy, Danmar, Jamond, absolutely Jamond, who does bomb in. They haven't, but actually I lied. They found robot Danmar, who I wish I caught the bomb. I wish I would have caught the bomb. Danmar, my apologies. It doesn't matter. It's all gone to hell in a handbasket. It was the coin cam. We fucking missed the coin cam. Shoutouts Coin, by the way, who's having an absolute barnstormer of a game. Totally missed by the fucking streamer. Somebody needs to sack my producer. Producer man is fired. So we're gonna give Coin his due. The next maybe minute of stream is gonna be alternating between a red team player and then back to Coin. Potential flank opportunity for Coin as well. Potentially. Now Ivan is down, so it's just gonna be one less frag or one less player for him to deal with. One less player for him to frag because he's been fragging a lot. He's actually the top killing player in the server, and we've barely seen him. I'm so sorry, Coin. Forgive me, it's been a long time. I want to see his reemergence though, because he's probably doing a really good job at like not baiting these fights, but like waiting for the right moment to come in. And now I'm on the coin cam so much I'm missing the other frags. We'll be on the coin cam a lot more on 5 CP. That much I can assure you.
The control point is being captured.
Uber does come out. Bit of an exchange. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There's the coin cam. Does he get anything out of here? They did get a nice exchange. Now that the salvage bombs are coming in, Danmark comes in. Is Jamond in? Jamon's not in. And Robot is well protected here. And with the player disadvantage, you really don't want to try to push that again. You really just want to like, okay, we'll chill a little bit. We'll fight. Even they have Uber advantage, but they only have 10 seconds to capture the point. You don't want this to go to overtime. You want to have at least a little bit of breathing room. And the soldiers are going to bomb in. Froggy Fresh. Now, what's Z going to do? He's not doing anything. What's Coin going to do? He's just peppering them. They're going to, okay, yeah, we'll give up the point. We'll give up the point a little bit. Listen, we'll fight again on evens. Now, the big baller play, and I'm a big baller, would be we're taking this fucking Uber right now. If I know it's at. I don't know if they know if it's at. Irrelevant. Excuse me. Good heavens. Wait, a bit of lag? Ubers do come out. Oh, Jamon goes down. AT goes really, really deep for that frag. Now, they haven't picked up anybody else, but they have just picked up enough. Like, that lack of demo. Now, these bombs, you do have to be really careful with these bombs, both Mercy and Danmar, because you can't afford to die. Like, Ivan does go down, and it doesn't matter. They just go in, they recapture two. Let me fix this. Just having a little bit of lag, too, but that's not my fault. Maybe. It could be my fault, actually. I want to see the Froggy Fresh cam on mid. What's this boy gonna do? Nice little peek. Is anybody coming on the flank? Nobody's on the flank. Now again, they're just trading some pressure back and forth. Nothing prolonged. Nothing's really turned into a frag as of yet. But Jamond is quite weak, and a big pipe on Aoki. Where's the somebody salvaged? Where's the follow up? I'd be screaming like, scout pipe, scout pipe. And now Froggy Fresh does go down. What's Coin doing? What's Coin doing? What's Coin doing? A little bit of trigger discipline might have actually become a huge play right there, but just saw that soldier and got like all those dopamine receptors. I gotta shoot this guy. Just chill. Trigger discipline. Don't shoot immediately, right? You know, you go for the med, but that's okay. Saf does go down a huge pipe from distance from Josh. And now Robot's going to have to be careful too. Where are his threats coming from? They're going to be coming here soon. Danmar bombing in. The slip shot. Ooh! And he hit that direct. He either hit that direct or... Oh, excuse me. Listen to my voice. He either hit the direct or he only hit the staircase, which would have been TF2 geometry. Not going to work out in his favor. And so now it's again, we're like, okay, how are we going to take this fight? How are we going to push in? You know, it is an Uber disadvantage as well, so they have to be on the lookout because some of these players, it's almost too easy. It's almost too easy for them. If they start going aggressive, they could very well found themselves Ubered upon. Mercy, Danmar, Jamon going for some sort of sack salvage. See, I'm saying all this like, and I have to alt-tab so I could turn up Jamon because I heard Jamon. I didn't fully mute his stream. And I miss all the action. Now, where's the flankers? Where are the flankers doing? What's Coin doing? Coin kind of having a quiet couple minutes here, you know. No, some chip shots, some damage from distance, but no real frags, no real assists. You know, not that that's like the metric by which you judge the full team on, right? Sometimes it's just enough to get the players to fuck off because they're like, oh, fuck, I don't want to fucking push into Coin, right? Now here comes the Uber. Here comes the fight. Now, how are they going to push this? How are they going to push this? Let me on the SAF camp while I get some water. Jamon cam, I meant.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Excuse me. My apologies for the increasingly raspy voice, as well as the remnant of a cough I had earlier in the month. Just trying to get an idea of where people are going to come from. Jamon, a pipe, going to take down Froggy Fresh, which, again, they got to be careful. They're looking to get the force out. Ooh, the pipe right into AT's face. As soon as he gets on flash, it's not going to be enough because the stickies are going to pick up Saf. And now it's going to be a flip-flop. The seesaw, you know, and it's Ivan and Jamond. And Ivan's a good player, but I don't know if he's ace good. And he's not.
The control point is being contested.
And I was reading that it was overtime. It's not overtime. They still have 33 seconds left on the clock.
We have secured
They will have a slight Uber advantage, and honestly,
ends in 30 seconds.
it might be big ball time. You know, grab your sack, just go in. We've got advantage. We have 10% ad, guys. Trust me, that's the shit I'd be calling. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and we lose the round. But if I'm right, which I'm always right, we absolutely win this round. There he is. Coin, does he get the frag? Does he get the frag? No, he doesn't. He's not able to connect and salvage, but it's still just not they're not anticipating like this. They're gonna go all in. Kind of to their detriment. Now Jamonda's coming in. He's just gonna try to get some sort of frag. Danmar with a huge bomb. Aoki as well coming in and cleaning up some of this damage. And as quickly as it looked like it was over, we still are in the Global Clan Pootis is still in the game right now. Terribly tricky situation to be in. Terribly tricky situation to be in because you've got a minute 40 seconds to burn, right? 80 seconds. No, 100 seconds. Math. Excuse me. Like that's always just pretty difficult. Now Froggy Fresh is going to go down. You have, if you're blue, you have enough time to do like one sack wave. But if you're red, you can't allow them on the point. They're just allowing him uncontested. You gotta, okay, the bomb does come in, and Danmar from behind! Oh, it's beautiful, but there's somebody on the point. There's a scout on the point! They were so they were so focused on getting the med. They failed to see Coin, who clutches up, and he's like, you know what, if everybody's looking that way, I'm just gonna be where they can't see me. Huge heads-up play from Coin, who having a real unseen MVP performance on this map only because I have not caught him as much on the cam as I should be doing, which is, again, my apologies, Coin. You deserve much more than that. So it could have been huge. It wasn't huge, but it is huge now because Robot does go down. Josh does go down as well. And now Saf does go down. Jamon goes down. It's gonna be a salvage for the play. Aoki picking up Coin. And then it's just AT living. AT lives.
Control point is being captured.
Deciding, yeah, it's not worth all inning here.
We have lost the control.
It would be worth all inning here for the record, but it wouldn't. But it'd be fun. It's worth it for the meme, for the jokes.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Excuse me. One thing as well that I'm noticing, this demo is really getting a lot of space in order to like get those traps down and lock out the red team. Josh has been doing very well at just locking off the space for his team. Uh-oh, Saf all alone. But Saf is safe. Yeah, Josh has been doing very well. He's had, I think, sufficiently aggressive positioning, allowing his team to just win the territorial battle. Like, obviously, the dumb man, you're going to be judged off of your damage, of which he's doing a lot. But sometimes just having a good trap and, like, a space that's going to allow your team to like, continue your fight is, like, sufficient enough. Uber does come out. We have the Uber exchange. Uber exchange coming out now. Nothing. No frags as of yet. Now, I'm afraid for Saf's life because we've seen in these post exchanges, they kind of aired a little bit, but, you know, not so much, but they just sometimes just die, right? Almost like that, but not quite. Instead, it's going to be Froggy Fresh and Robot, the only 2 players on the blue team who lived in that fight. And they're going to be trying to set up this forward hold already. But I don't know. It looks like Red is giving it up. They weren't quick enough on the forward, which means the refight and the refight, the repush and the refight has begun. Now, Aoki goes down, a huge pipe into the face of Aoki. He's going to turn this into a 6v5. Now, what is Coin doing? I'm interested to be back on this Coin cam because they keep on getting frags when I'm not even looking at him, dude. And then when I'm looking at him, he doesn't get any frags. But that's okay. Go on, Froggy Fresh. Froggy Fresh out of there. One thing I will say to Coin's credit is he's done a very good job at he's just chilling on the flank. He's just chilling on the flank. Nothing's getting through me. Uber Exchange just come out. Again, Aoki leading through. Now, what's Coin doing in this Uber Exchange? Not finding a frag, but that's okay. Again, flank control is enough. Flank control is enough sometimes. The repush, should be on soon. Mercy seeing whatever damage you can get on Josh is good enough. And maybe they can finally lock out the blue team. A huge bomb in from Froggy Fresh is going to pick up Jamon. Jamon's going to go down there, which is again just going to give the blue team opportunity to create some space for themselves. And they're just like, fuck, we're going for fucking Josh, man. Fuck this, Mad. We'll play the even Ubers, but we'll play with a soldier advantage and a spawn advantage too, because they don't have control of the point. Now Saf immediately just walking into Rocket. Some good pressure there from the blue soldiers, and that's going to be enough where they're able to, to start pushing in. But the repressure comes back out, and so does the Uber. The Uber comes out too. Now Froggy Fresh does go down. Ivan does go down as well. They're flashing. AT's living. AT actually picks up. He picks up Danmar? No, Coin picks up Danmar, and then Ivan picks up AT. But it's still enough. Coin's rotated to play with combo. It's still enough that it's so difficult for Global Clan Pootis to push back in. They've been playing these last few rounds of Koth exceptionally well against Global Clan Pootis. And like, look at this. Like, they picked up the cap, but at what cost? The cost is potentially the round, just because all those players dying and then the spawn disadvantage. It's so difficult. It's been so difficult for Global Clan Pootis these last few rounds, and then Coin picking up Ivan. I finally captured a Coin frag on the cam, and we're gonna stay with him the rest of this round. Man, I would hate going up against Coin if I was on this team. I'd be so annoyed. Like, he's always in the right fucking position. He always keeps on hitting his shots. Like, what the fuck is this? Hit the pipe. Hit the pipe. Doesn't hit the pipe. Doesn't hit the pipe, but potentially... Oh, he hits that pipe. That much is for certain. He hits that one too? Josh with some nice fadeaway pipes, a couple of slingshots, a couple cursor snaps. That was a great pipe. Fucking hell, he might have... Ooh, I'm sweating a little bit just watching that. He might have, he picked up those frags. It's how consequential is it going to be? I guess we'll find out. Global Clan Pootis is they've got 60 seconds left to go. They've got to just see whatever they can get here. They can't allow the point to be captured. Jamon going down is not going to help them out in that first little bit. Froggy Fresh, he's getting frags. AT re-pushing from flank. Gonna get cleaned up as well. It's gonna be Josh, but he's like, you know what? We'll chill. We have 30 seconds, and I trust my team to be able to close it out, is what Josh is thinking right now. And the evidence, like the proof is in the pudding because they've been playing these last few rounds like very, very well. Just trying to this little refight. What are the soldiers doing? What's old Froggy Fresh doing? The Pootis is out! The Pootis is out! There is a Poot on the field. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? The Danmar Pootis. You've got to get out there and you just got to start showing your stuff. You can't allow this much cap time, I expect, to be on the board. Now the Uber does come out. Saf, are you going to pop? Saf, pop your Uber! Saf! Oh, wait. No, Saf didn't have Uber. I'm stupid! Ah! I thought they have Uber. I'm fucking stupid, guys. I apologize. It's been... It's been a long day. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Right, we're going to mute this, and we're going to fade to black real quick, because I'm going to have to... That was the wrong one. There we go. So, that's going to be... it's going to be Scringus taking the map 4-2. 4-2, and to be fair, like, I think on the run of play, they probably... earned it. I mean, they absolutely earned it. Fucking hell, they won the map. It's hard to lie with, or it's hard to disagree with the with the scoreboard. So we're gonna pull up some logs. Actually, we're gonna pull up some logs. I can't believe I yelled, "Use your Uber," and like the kid doesn't have Uber. Like, what the fuck type of retard is this? Spoiler alert: it's just Jazz. I'm going to get a screenshot of these logs. I'm going to reset my game while I'm waiting. Use your Uber! It doesn't have Uber. Forehead. That really is like a big brain. I thought they were just like dropping the Pootis. No. Anyway. I'm going to pull up these logs in just 1 second. Because we're really working with advanced technology. You guys ever heard of snipping tool? Excuse me. Let's go logs.tf. Look at this. I'm even going to press F11. Look at this. Let's see the logs. Right. So, on the face of it, super even game. Super even game. When you look at the kills, even the damage, like they're out damaging them by 2,000, right? So you're normally expecting to see, I don't know the ratios, but more kills, right? Getting out fragged by one, I'll add, only by one, while doing more damage, risky, right? Big things I'm noticing though. Sort by DPM. Josh, huge game out of Josh. Doing a fuck ton of damage, taking a fairly sizable amount of damage, but shout outs to Robot giving them some great heals. Let me join that server real quick, just so I can be ready to swap over when ready. So let me grab that STV, and then I will happily get back to these logs. Because we got to look at logs, right? You got to look at logs, right? Danmar and Mercy had some really big games, right? Huge damage, huge bombs, right? We saw the bombs on the stream. They were doing some really good work with their bombs, right? But, and this is something I was noticing, due in part to Josh's like really absolutely oppressive demo man performance. Jamond totally locked out and really focused as well, right? Only doing 296 DPM, right? So a little less than half of what Josh was doing, but taking a fuck ton of damage. 400 damage per minute is like absolutely punishing, right? You can't do anything. Like, it just means every fight you're taking is just like, oh fuck, I'm dead. Now Coin, again, my apologies, Coin, if you watched the VOD. I'm so sorry you popped off and like we didn't see any of it. Great performance on Flank Scout. Not a huge DPM, but what this tells me, this damage, is that he's going in at the right time to get the frags that are going to enable, like, hey, we've just done 1,000 billion damage, and Coin's just like, hey, say less, I'm there, and he's there, right, getting frags. So just a log, looking at logs, pretty big log out of some of these players. Maybe not Jamond. No offense, Jamond. Med stats, I'm interested in seeing as well. Very intriguing here. Jamond being like hard fucking tanked, and then just being just not performing to the Jamond level that we're used to seeing our favorite guy at. So otherwise, medlogs fairly even. Nothing you can really discern from it, right? But yeah, it was the fucking Josh damage show, the Coin cleanup show, and the AT just fucking being a beast. So there's my log analysis, you know, and I'm for hire, everybody, just so people know. So we're gonna fade to black. Now, what's going on in the Jamond stream? I'm very interested. We're gonna listen in. We're gonna listen to the Jamond.
I hope that means Cyberpunk.
I hope I didn't hear that. I can't believe that was the first thing that was
Nope.
I turned to what did that guy say? What did that guy say?
I better mean Cyberpunk and nothing but Cyberpunk.
It's control points, man. This is our favorite game mode. CP. We love CP.
Fuck some of this stuff. All right, where's the Jamond? Where's the Jamond?
Wait, Damar. That's why we lost. Why is your? It's just GC Damar. Where's the GCP?
Oh my.
Wait, where's the GC?
Wait, on ready. I gotta trick a monster after I do a mod. 1 moment.
What? What is with y'all need? What is with y'all, man? What is with y'all, man? What you mean, chuck a monster, bro?
Dude, I hope you know that our comms are completely audible in just Jazz's stream.
What?
They're
How?
audible.
Right now. Because
No, they're not. They're not audible. They're not audible. They're not audible. They're not audible. You can't hear it. Why are you watching my stream anyway? Focus. Focus. Lock in. Hey, I'm just giving the people what they want. They want Jamond. They want Just Jazz.
A whole 9.
Yeah.
Shout out to Just Jazz.
That's a lot. That's 9 views is a lot. That's a lot. Why are you? Wait, you're watching the stream.
Hey, and you know what? If Jamond wasn't streaming, which I wasn't expecting, because he said I don't want to stream. He said this in the semifinal. I don't want to stream. My team's not locked in if I'm streaming. But but if Jamond wasn't streaming, I would have more viewers. But that's okay.
That's cheating.
We love Jamond. I love Jamond. Jamond is actually my favorite person in the community besides all my other friends. plus Vanille. Even though Vanille Bean is so mean to me. She's so mean to me. She's still a favorite person of mine. I got some water. I'm gonna go get some more water. So we're gonna get back on the Jamond comms.
I'm ready to fucking go. I can kill a horse right now.
Oh, did you actually chuck a monster?
Let me do this.
I chucked a monster and some amphetamines.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking high, I could fuck a horse.
I hope you have more for
I
map
could do
3,
that
man.
sober.
Alright, let's do this.
We ready? We got everybody? Why you say sound? Why you sound sad while you saying that? Just kidding, I
Let's
understand.
play, guys. Let's play.
Let's,
Lock in.
let's play.
Sir, yes, sir.
If Aoki calls you shit, that means he's serious.
No, we need to get Aoki to say the hard
They've gone live.
No.
I've come back with my wife. Probably just
He's
drink
locked in.
Jamond's
Racist mid.
fucking stream.
Racist mid.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit 40.
Let me fade that. Let me fade this, and let me get on the cam. All right, there we go. And we have the control points at the bottom again. Are they live? They are live. I guess. I'm not locked in yet. I'm not locked in. Let me drink my water. No, they're not live yet. There's still a stream delay. Wait, so low-key Jamon has been like a few seconds ahead of us the entire fucking time. That's so funny. Look at this. They're actually dead-ass fighting in the game, and like we're still waiting for the ready up.
Teleporter going up.
Actually, no. I've got the greatest idea ever. I've got the greatest idea ever. Holy shit. Oh no. No, I can't even focus on this next mid for 1 second. Hold on. Look at this. You people of the stream are not ready for this. Look at this. Boom! Wait, let me move the Giga Chat face. By the way, if there's anybody who wants to be an epic co-caster, fucking please speak up. Alright, we're back on mid. Josh going down. Danmark cleaning up AT as well. It's going to be a 5v4. Robots going down as well. They might be right. Control points might be their map, but it's now Aoki. Oh, Jamon goes down, and now it's a 1v1. 36-6 health. Coin versus Aoki. Get your bets in now, chat. Ooh, Coin. Cha-ching. Picking up the frag. Aoki going down. And that's going to be the first... the first mid. 1700 elo in here. Fucking based, actually. So this is CP Passage. I think this is Banny's map. I actually really like it, for the record. I absolutely love like that old TF2 aesthetic. Like, this is some fucking Gold Rush shit. This is some fucking Hydro shit, dude. This is some shit you would expect. Like, they would drop this map in 2007, and if we had played this back in 2007, we'd be like, fuck, man, this map is so good. Oh no, Saf! Going down 99%, almost a drop. Tragic. And that's gonna, oh man, 2 up. Mercy and Danmar. It's bad news bears, and that's gonna be the first round to Scringus. What's my fucking scoreboard one? There it is. So an early round on the board for Scringus goes to Washington, goes to jail. Sorry, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Great movie. That's what I was thinking of. Second mid, Josh and Jamon both slinging stickies across. No huge amounts of damage done yet. I say that every mid, by the way. I want to see what's the first bomb, and it's the soldier double bomb. Where are the red soldiers? Danmar! Is it enough to cut them off? Actually, the blue med and the scout are disconnected. If Danmar had continued his run, his movement into the valley area through which red is now pushing, that would have been huge. That would have been such a massive flank. But instead, he's like, nah, I'll just shoot the guys who are close. No, keep going. Go where you're not expected. It could have been huge. It wasn't huge, but that's okay. Now it's Global Clan Pootis starting to control. They're controlling 2 even Ubers at the moment. Do we have a spy? We do have a spy. They've committed on spy. The red team. Mercy on spy. Guys, they've got an engineer, he's saying. They're holding top right, he's saying. Just moving into position. Waiting for his team to start cooking a little bit. They might be expecting something. It's going to be coin. Mercy! Oh my god! He gets the force! The pistol force! The revolver force! From Mercy. And that's going to be coin. And yes, it is going to make that screenshot sound every time I play. I hit fucking F12 to find the player that I'm trying to go to. But huge force. Now, if Saf can live and not get forced, which they've been known to do sometimes. Maybe not a whole lot last map, but sometimes in games past they've been doing that. Then like this could be a great opportunity to push in and get a round on the board. Would be a great answer to the first round going against their way. Jamon getting some space in. Aoki beginning the next phase of the fight. Now the post is they're starting to fight. They're starting to re-aggress. Huge bomb, but Josh is like, nope, pipe to your face. Doesn't matter to me. A little bit of cap time, but nothing huge. But the players are starting to drop on the side of Scringus. And that's going to be a quick double round, 1-1. Global Clan Pootis tying this up. They tied it up. 24 minutes left, so we could be in for some real fast back and forth rounds, or we could get 2 quick ones early and then, becomes a teeter-totter. Nobody really caps, and we're here for a while, and then we get the bandy overtime, and then we're here for longer. Mid-fight, I want to see some of these soldier camps, because again, I'm not too familiar with Passage. I don't know what the bombs look like. I'm not sure what the mids are like. Froggy Fresh. Where's Z? Danmar going in. Does he pick up anybody? No, he picks up a lot of damage for himself. Saf goes down to some rockets from Z. I don't know I guess they would have been spam rockets from across the point. A real slow mid on the side of Scringus. Froggy Fresh. Him and Z working together to pick up Jamon, and now Ivan trying to salvage, and Danmar does ultimately do the salvage of all salvages and picks up Robot, which is going to actually give Global Clan Pootis the uber advantage. Now, Saf does have to be careful because, well, you know what happens. They push in and they die sometimes. Like that. Hey, we don't have to push with 6 people. Why would we push with 6 people? I mean, to be fair, you do have to deny that space for the other team. But maybe not like that. So, unfortunate if you are, if you're a Global Clan Pootis fan. I am really tired, by the way. Remember how it was like, hey, if there's anybody else who wants to cast, please just let me know. This is why. I start out, I burn all my, I'm like a match, baby. I burn, and then I'm on. But the burn is like the first 10 minutes. The last hold for GCP. Just trying to. Now it's not a huge uber disadvantage, but if you're Scringus, yeah, fuck yeah, you take it. So they've used in. They're getting juggled through this doorway. Gun goes down, and now red team's going to be coming up on their uber right now, including the Pootis who comes out. Kaboom. You know the line. Oh, fucking hell. I hit the wrong button at the wrong time. Sometimes man, back in my day, I'd be so good at this. These days, I'm fucking old and washed. I've been like, I don't need to press any button. Apologies to the player who just killed Robot for not catching your frag. But that's life. Mercy going in. Actually, there's a soldier who's lurking. Z does get cleaned up. That was almost a tricky flank play. Could have gotten more, but the soldier coming out, calling his positioning. Enough time for my boys to the boys to react, the team to react. Now they're pushing through alley. I think that's what they would call this. Pushing through alley, trying to get some more forward space. Slinging the sticks. Picking up Froggy Fresh and Josh. Hey, flank scout. You're capping. We're going forward, right? That's what I'd be saying. Go, go, go. In, go. That's what I'd be saying, right? And a huge amount of cap time, and Z's gonna have to bomb in order to stop that cap time from coming out. But it's just gonna spell the end of back to the respawn queue for Z, with a huge amount of cap time on the board too, which is just gonna incentivize them to start just playing as much, pressuring the point as much as humanly possible. Now with all this cap time, you know, it's either sack for the med or just get whatever you can get, including the Mercy Pootis. But the Pootis goes down. Where's Saf? Where are they? Saf's all the way out. Saf's pulling a Just Jazz, and it's like, I'm gone. Out as quick as I got in.
We have lost the control point.
Sorry, I had to check my phone. Oh my god. Fucking hell. I'm just watching the game at this point. I'm just like a viewer like you guys.
The control point is being captured.
Get some water real quick.
We have secured the control point.
Great bomb by Danmar. We've had a couple leapfrog situations. So now blue team re-pushing in through Valley again. AT going down, Jamon going down as well though.
The control point is being
Robot going down. Danmar I just need to be on the Danmar cam. I just need to be on the Danmar cam all of the fucking time, dude. If we go to a third map, by the way, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave it on auto director.
the control point.
Now we're getting some cap. Let me get back in gamer posture. That's why I'm not as energetic, because I'm sleepy and I'm not in my gamer position, which includes knocking over my fucking microphone. Here we go. Now, big Uber advantage on the side of red team again. Pushing into blue last. We're buffing up. We've got an idea. We've had our soldier spot where shit is. And now we're pushing in. We bought us a lot of space. The Uber has come out. All of red team is in spawn. Hey, somebody clear these six for me, bro. Is what I'd be saying. But now, hey, it doesn't even matter because the players are dropping left, right, and center. It's a full wipe. It's a round on the board. It is 2-1 Global Clan Pootis. Second map of this grand final series. Shout out Young Sanity, by the way. Rest in peace, my brother. Even though you're alive. I want to clarify, Young Sanity's not dead, but I thought it'd be funny to have a Young Sanity memorial stream. So, mid's coming out. We're gonna be on the Danmark cam, because Danmark cam is where things happen, including some good spam rockets. Big Danny. Now the bomb comes in. It gets one frag. Froggy Fresh going down. He gets cleaned up, and it's Coin. Who else could it be? Coin getting the frag. Now getting the frag, getting the cap, opening up the space for his team to move into. It's going to be AT. AT and his combo moving in through this far right flank. Now, Global Clan, again, got to be careful. They've been caught out in these positions before. Maybe they're going to take an exchange. They are taking an exchange. Rather bold of you, by the way. I like this aggressive exchange, the aggressive Uber exchange. On to 2. At the very least, you're going to even up these Ubers. You got to be careful if you're Jamon with your 25 health. Now, do they find the frag that opens up the space for them? No, they don't. And I mean, they do actually. They find Robot Aoki and Ivan teaming up to take him down.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Jamon, poor Jamon. How does Saf die?
Alert.
Saf, come on, dog.
Captured.
Oh, just when it's one of those situations for the red team. They get these good advantages for themselves, and then the crumble. Excuse me. Sometimes it all just crumbles for them. So now could have been big Uber advantage. Even Ubers now setting up on last. 2-1 up. 15 minutes left to go. Not a bad position to be in, but you've got to make sure this cap time doesn't come out. Here's Coin coming in, getting some damage, and then the pipe straight from Josh's grenade bomb. His iron bomber is what I meant to say. Ooh, a cleanup, and now they're Froggy Fresh bombing in. Ivan and Danmar teaming up, take them down, salvaging them, which, I mean, honestly, low-key, high-key as well. When Josh hit that pipe, taking down Jamon, taking down Saf, I thought it was over. I thought it was over for that round, but you can never count the Global Clan Pootis boys out. You can't count the Untitled Scringus team boys out either. This is a very capable teams on both ends. Very exciting grand final. Just peeking around at some of these stats at a glance. Josh, man, 12 kills on the Demoman class. Now, Aoki, we got Aoki fans in the chat. I know we got Aoki fans. You guys have been awfully quiet for the last few minutes, but I know we got Aoki fans in the chat. Aoki doing a lot of work for his team so far in this game. Their team, I don't know what they want me to call them. Even though I'm on the team, to be fair, right? Aoki's doing a lot of great work, leading the charge, leading the team. Danmar coming in. Does he get the epic twofer? No, he doesn't get the epic twofer. And potentially AT could get Aoki here. Does he get Aoki? If I'm red team, I'm just chilling. I'm just coming back. We're busy playing Terraria. Hey, respect. I respect it. I want to play some fucking Stardew. If I started streaming Stardew, would you guys watch it? That's a joke. I'm not going to stream Stardew. I do love Stardew Valley. I've never actually played Terraria though, even though I've had it for fucking ever in my Steam. Anyway. Red team again pushing through. They've still got Uber advantage actually. And then Ivan cleans up the soldier on the flank. Coin does picks up Mercy as well, so you know, again one of those situations like, you know, you're down one, you can still potentially leave someone to cap, or you just go, you just fucking go, you use Uber, you kill them, you come back, you cap the point, and then you repush with Ad. Riskier, much riskier that play, but you know what they say. You know what they say. I'm trying to remember what they say. Nothing ventured, nothing earned. Right? Sometimes you gotta have big ball plays. Big baller plays, dude. That's what we want. That's what I want. So sometimes you just gotta grab your nuts and go in. Right? Danmar, I didn't even notice Danmar was on Cloak and Dagger Spy. Boo-doo. Boo-doo. Oh, I fucking hit the wrong button. They do get the gun, but Mercy goes down, Danmar goes down. I went to hit, and then my mouse hit my water jug and clicked off a Danmar, which is why I got off the Danmar right when he was about to go for the stuff, right? But blue team pushes in on. We've lost enough. We back out a little bit. There's nothing wrong with playing on last for a little bit. It's boring, but sometimes you just have to like consolidate a position. AT's so fucking weak, man. Excuse me. Any Cheez-It fans in the audience, by the way, give it up for Cheez-Its. Hey, Cheez-Its, probably the best of all the Goy slop out there. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck up a box of Cheez-Its. I had some with my dinner tonight. A little treat for myself. I hit a 315 deadlift the other day. So, you know what? I've earned it a little bit. I've earned a little bit. A little bit of you can't even call it food. It's not food. It's just substance. So, again, we're in a position just the team's trying to figure out how they can push in. We do have AT on sniper, Ivan on sniper as well. We might have a sniper off. We could have Ivan just immediately get minced. Doesn't get minced. Is there a button for... Oh my god, the medic drops? Who else but Danmar? Who else but Danmar, dude? How does he do it? How does Dan fucking do it? I don't know. I don't understand. Listen, I'm happy for him. You know, it's a huge frag to pick up. Full Uber advantage. Now they are playing with a sniper, so it's going to be a bit more of an interesting Uber advantage point. It's 150 on the soldier. Froggy Fresh living with 11 health there, dude. Uber does come out. Battalion's backup also comes out. What's this? Mercy. Mercy with the Battalion's backup, and that's like an Uber plus an Uber. That's an Uber squared, dude. Now, maybe not so much because it hasn't worked out in their favor. I think when you have that type of Uber, you just need to get the Uber, and then you just need to chill, right? Use your Uber, consolidate your frags, pop it like close to post, and then like all of a sudden, because you're mixing stuff now, it's like fucking hell. We've got it. It seems like a good idea, not great in execution, at least in that one specific instance, which allows me to just kind of game theory a little bit. I don't fucking know. Still 1-1. Is it 1-2? 2-1. 2-1 on the side of Global Clan Pootis. Shoutouts to all my Terraria players in the chat, by the way. All the Aoki fans, we love you, dude. I'm so glad you guys got to watch some of this stream. I'm glad you guys are having a good night. Now, the red team, Global Clan Pootis, does have Uber advantage, but backed out a little bit, and it looks like they could be setting up for a last situation at the very least, like putting themselves in a position where they're not immediately pushed in by the other team, right? Now, the Pootis is going to limit their ability to push out immediately, but Ivan, he's a smart guy. He's a smart guy. Swaps off to initiate the push. Now, where's the Danmark cam? Where's the Danmark cam? That's the cam I want to be on. I want to be on the Danmark cam. He does pick up that frag in the lower lobby area. Stacks. The stack was interesting because he still had enough time to push in and push through and potentially use your Uber, but they haven't used the Uber just yet. It looks like they know. Hey, I think it's even here, guys. I think it's even. Do we want to push in on the even Ubers? If we get a frag, you go in. Losing Mercy, on the other hand, not so much. But that's not going to matter because the push is in from blue team. They're recognizing they have that player advantage, and so now they're just trying to. Hey, where's the next frag? What's the next frag that's going to open up more space and more time for our team? Now the blue team does use their Uber. They get forced on the other hand. Saf is chilling. Saf's like, I'm not going to use my Uber, dude. I'm not going to use the Uber. They don't use the Uber. They flip. It's not even a leapfrog. It's a full disadvantage situation on the side of Scringus. Danmar bombing in. You can stand up there? Cool. Dude, if I'm Jermon, by the way, I'm like either pissed at me or I'm pissed at my teammates because like he just keeps on dying and I don't know how. Shoutouts to Jamon, by the way. Now, it's still a full Uber situation, but a Jamon-less full Uber situation. Which just means, like, pushing is just going to be that much more difficult. I think when you have situations like that, double scout. Double scout it. Like, fuck it. We're going to use this fucking Uber, dude. We're going to use the fucking Uber, and we're going to go balls to the wall, heavy metal TF2. Heavy metal TF2. That's what the people want. They want heavy metal. That's actually what they all told me, by the way. They said, we want heavy metal TF2. It's like, who am I to argue, right? So now, Ubers have even out. The Jamon pick, very consequential in the end, right? Whew. I gotta send a text message real quick. Alright, sorry I'm back. Welcome back, Just Jazz. Hey, thanks, man. Bomb coming in, and is it a big sack? Is it Danmar who gets the force off? Of course, it's who else but Danmar. And now, a big bomb by Z, unseen. Saf on a pretty fucking no! Saf dying. The getting the Uber situation, genuinely, I think just leave. You can just leave. Let them recap mid. You can recap second. Fight for mid. So on and so forth. Stop. Totally unaware of the bomb from Z, and then just like the bomb putting them in a bad position, and that bad positioning putting them in just like the fucking firing line. Oh, poor kid. I wouldn't have made that mistake, by the way. I would have made many more mistakes, though. I'm so washed at this fucking game, man. I'm having fun, though. Shoutouts to all my Aoki fans in the chat, by the way. I know I just said that, but it's worth it. It bears repeating. You guys are worth shouting out. Uber does come in, AT and Josh trying to get any sort of salvage frag. Could they potentially pick up Mercy? They pick up Mercy and lower. That's going to be 2 frags. If they can pick up Danmar, they don't, because Danmar's in safety. And now the fight for point is emerging. Saf is coming up on their Uber. You've got to use as you get, but they're not on anybody. And the game is tied with just a few minutes left to go. We're at 2-2. We've got 3 minutes. High likelihood that this goes to Banny time, as we call it. Banny time. High likelihood that we go to Banny time. And then what happens from there is anyone's guess. I mean, of course we're going to go to Banny time. Nobody's getting like 3 more rounds in 3 minutes. It's mathematically. We're going to go to Banny time. It's just a question of how many rounds they have to pick up. With Danmar with the bomb in, he picks up Josh. Of course, Danmar doing Danmar things. Aoki cleanup crew. Aoki! That's what they say, right? Aoki. Aoki. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together, guys. So winning the mid, that's a good mid to win. Now, it's still an even Uber situation, and nobody's in a real position to start. It's kind of like a sloppy, scrappy fight. Aoki could go down. Ivan could go down as well. Look at this stalwart defense on the side of blue team. Now, of course, Red wasn't pushing with all their players, right? Jamon was rolling out. We had Mercy rolling out. We had Danmar 3-3 rolling out. But, you know, I think Global Clan probably a bit lucky there to escape with their life. So good for them. And now it's just a matter of like, hey, let's start cooking a little bit. Let's cook, man. I gotta cast Iron Pan. You want to cook these guys in it? Unless Froggy Fresh with a great flank play, potentially ... Sees that guy in the corner's eye. No, fuck that. What's Jamond up to? That's what I want to know. What's Jamond up to? Jamond? Listen, I love Jamond, and Jamond will be the first one to say this. Not having a great series. Really not having a great series. I don't know what's going on. Mercy with a big bomb! Not even a lick of damage on Robot. Robot's like, listen, you think this is going to work on me? Your tricks I am immune to. Now, Saf's got to be careful. Actually, no, there's a saying, fuck off, man. Like, get out of mid. We don't want you here, right? A little bit discriminatory, by the way. Kind of racist, if you ask me. Saying, we don't want you here. Get out of our midpoint. Now, oof, losing all those players, could potentially be bad news bears. Potentially bad news bears. Now, they are going to get their players. They're going to get one player, but they're not going to have Danmar. They're not going to have Ivan. They're not going to have Jamon, who are now in fully out of the respawn queue, but they've got to roll out. This is such a risky fight to take. They've not got the numbers to make this aggressive positioning worth it. Now they do pick up Josh. They do pick up Robot. Do they pick up? Can they pick up Froggy Fresh? Now where's Coin? Where's Coin? Can he salvage? No, he can't. Oh my God. It looks so bad. But now, hey, could it be? Could it be? We'll see. Stacking the cap. And the forwards! Josh goes down! Josh goes down. That's going to be a huge pick going into this last push. And for the first time tonight, we're seeing real, genuine momentum out of Global Clan Pootis. They're pushing in. The Uber has not come out yet. Josh is still not spawned up. They've got a huge amount of cap time. The Uber's popped out on Aoki. They're crossing the point. And it's the game. That is the map. That's 3-2 in favor of Global Clan Pootis. We are going to a last map. We're going to one last map, ladies and gentlemen. The grand final series is going the distance. Alicia, I apologize. I wanted to play Fortnite too, but that's okay. We are going the distance. They're going the distance. They're going for speed. Okay, let me just put the old logs page up real quick. I gotta find the new logs page. Hey, that's a comeback. I genuinely. So there's something that we call in the industry, we call it GG lag, right? That's where the game, the server side of the game, as soon as the last point is capped, it execs a different config, right? Which is why sometimes you'll be watching a game and it'll just stutter a little bit, and then 90 seconds later, the game is over. It's called GG lag, right? And I'm a professional, right? I've done enough of these casts. GG lag happens. I don't fucking say anything. I don't say it because I don't want to be like, well, there's the GG lag. I guess I wonder what's going to happen here in a few minutes. I think we're going to see the game end, right? That's fucking, nobody wants it. They want the narrative. Casting TF2 is about what type of narrative are you able to build for the people, right? So that's why I'm just like, I thought it was going to go the other way. I thought Blue had that. But hey, shout outs to the boys. Global Clan Pootis tying it up at the last second, or winning it at they won 2-3. I can't listen. I've been talking a lot. I'm not a big talker. So we're tied 1-1 in the series. We're going to go to the last map. That last map is Nile. Listen, I'm not going to break down the logs because I'm kind of a bit brain dead at the moment. But you can look at them on your screen. And you know what? I might even link them in the chat below. So we're going to put Jamon back up on the stream real quick. Because, listen, they want to see Jamon more than they see me. This much I know. Jamon, message to Jamon. What do you have to say?
Top right, and then have a sniper peek through lower right. Like that gives them cancer. Like straight up.
I want to give him cancer.
Wait, say that one more time, Seth.
So their med is probably going to be playing with the demo, right? Like on top right, right? And they're either baiting and spawn or they're playing up. But if you just send a soldier bomb through top...
Sorry, I should mute this stream. They're talking strats. We'll get Jamond off the stream. We'll get Jamond off the stream. My apologies to my teammates who I'm leaking the strats of. Listen, I didn't mean to do that, right? We just want a little bit of a behind the scenes into what's going on. Sorry, Saf. I think somebody messaged Jamon saying like, hey, fucking mute us, please. My bad. Listen. We're making for a good stream here. Listen, rest in peace, young Sanity. Right? He's not dead, but it's funnier for the sake of the stream to have it there. Genuinely, just on the off chance that like he tunes in, which he's not going to do. But it'd be funny if he did. Let's do this. Let's do this. I love Young Sanity. I actually don't mind Young Sanity, like, and I didn't when he was a kid too, because the thing is about, like, the people forgot about Young Sanity when he was a kid, was that he was a kid, and kids by their nature are fucking stupid. So my apologies, Saf, by the way. I know you guys are fucking watching, and I shouldn't have had the Jamon strats on the stream. Well done. Hey, we're going last map. We're going the distance, ladies and gentlemen, here on Is Just Jazz Real, twitch.tv. Right? We're going to the last map. Nile. We're going to Nile. I don't know anything about Nile, by the way. I've never seen this map. I've never played this map. It kind of looks lit, to be fair. Like, I do enjoy this Egyptian theme. This last, for the record, is fucking huge. Why is it so tall? It's got seemingly, right, it's got like goalie wash height, but interesting width. This lobby kind of interesting as well. I can't make any predictions on how this is going to play, for the record. Kind of like a Spire, a Badlandsy Spire, maybe not as tall. And then the medic. So we're going to get going here in a second. Last map. We got one last map to go. Shout outs to boys on both teams, making it a really exciting grand final. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I genuinely am. Let me message somebody back. Oh, I gotta put up the just go in photo. I said I was gonna do that. I forgot to do it. I apologize. I said I was gonna do it and I forgot to do it. This is the most important photo in TF2. For the most part. Why is it also a web? Fuck off, dude. If you make a webp.image, we're gonna kill you, dude. You're gonna die, actually. Let me find that photo. I don't know what you're talking about, Doc Mark. Hey, I spoke earlier about a book that is well worth reading if you are a TF2 player and your team struggles with this concept. It's a book by Royman Cohen from Australia. Just Go In: How to Stop Being a Pussy and Capture the Control Point. International author, speaker, coach, and entrepreneur Royman Solomon Cohen shares how he went from bot to the fastest growing TF2 player in the Asia-Pacific/Oceanic region. He shares the exact steps and processes he used to grow a winning Oz Fortress team. These insights, tips, and tricks will help you grow your balls and sack on last points to win the game. It's fucking good advice. Sometimes, just go in. Just go in. We have to go in and capture the point. Listen, stop being a fucking pussy and just go. Just go. Okay? I will check my Discord teams in a second. Okay? It's good. Hey, that's a fucking great call for your team, by the way. Is sometimes, like, if your team is, like, struggling or the people are just be like, just go! Go in! Push! Right? No, Royman never played on Jasmine TV. Royman's just, he's a fucking shiesty. But he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Like, I love Royman. He's a good guy. I know him. I've met him personally. We've had dinner together. I really like Royman. He's an entrepreneurial guy. Nonagon, I don't know. Alicia wouldn't be too happy about it, but maybe she would be too happy about it. I fuck heavy with Australian TF2. Actually, do you guys want to see my crowning achievement, my pride and joy? I know you want to see it. Where is it? Yes, here it is. Oh, I can't zoom in. Genuine Oz Fortress 6's open first place. My crowning achievement. But we're not talking about me. We're talking about Global Clan Pootis. We are live with the last map. Listen, I saw the DM for the record. Last map of the last game of the grand finals of this RGL Group C experimental map grand finals / Young Sanity Memorial Stream Cup 2026 on Nile. Nile is the last map. Walk like an Egyptian, frag like a mercenary. Right? That's what they say. Okay. Now, it's not really gone. Pootis clan, Pootis, global Pootis clan. I'm so tired. I'm not a good solo caster, but I'm having fun. But I'm having a lot of fun. Can you? Oh, that's not a
Our control point is being captured.
Here we go. Let me refresh my page. Does anybody know anything about this map, by the way? I don't know anything about this map. If you know about this map, please drop the lore in the comments below. And make sure you follow me on twitch.tv/itsjustasreal, because I deserve it. I deserve it for this entire fucking scuffed ass cast with professional level production, I might add. Now they're trying to peer in through this left-hand side, right-hand side, left-hand side, right-hand side. Froggy Fresh, what can he get? Nothing. But they do pick up Ivan on the right-hand side, left-hand side, right-hand side, left-hand side. All right, I'll stop with that. We're having fun here, folks. I know this map is made by Popolofity, and I don't like Last that much. Still a cool map, though. Yeah, I can see the Last. With respect to Popa, who I like quite a lot in my limited interactions, and I respect anybody who makes maps for this game, because it's a thankless task. This last point looks like fucking ass. Not visually, but it looks like it would just play like weird. But we said that about Bagel, and now Bagel's everybody's favorite map. So like, it shows how much we actually know. You got to let these things develop out. So shout out to RGL for having this map cup. I think this mini map season is actually kind of a brilliant move. I'm fully in favor of it. Now they have picked up Mercy, and they are getting some spam on this gun from this left-hand side, right-hand side. Hey. But yeah, the doorways are so small, and there's not a huge amount of good spam angles, which I guess is like, oh no, Ivan! Ooh, the headshot ringing across all of the Sahara, taking down a robot. Now, like, Blue's not even gonna push. They're just like, no sack for the med, no nothing. Invite the pressure out, and then try to get them to force. Yeah, but no, I agree. Shout outs to RGL. Like, I new maps don't get played enough, but one-day map cups are like not good testing. Like listen, hey, mini season. We got a mini season going. Just fucking go play that. Oh, you don't want to play it? Then you don't have to play it, right? It's like really valuable information. Not enough. We don't do this enough, I don't think. Next step, mini season using Team Comtras. Anybody think it's a good idea? I think that's a great idea. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me, myself. How the fuck are you even supposed... Well, I guess that's how you spam the code. Full Uber ad and they don't even... Oh, my God, dude. I need to go get more Cheez-Its, dude. Hey, shout-outs Cheez-Its, by the way. We do a lot of shout-outs on this. Shout-outs Nonagon, for the record. Even if he did have a bit of a fruity comment earlier in the chat. But that's okay. I've expected it from them. Just a reminder, hit the follow in the chat. Or in the Twitch if you haven't. She says it's late for me. I'm out, as if she's not up till like 5 a.m. every morning for the record. But that's okay. Sleep well. It's late for me. I'm fucking falling asleep here. Somebody push. Snakewater ass last. Or how would the zoomer Snakewater last? Is that what they would say? Because nobody wants to say ass anymore. Snakewater It's a Snakewater map. What the fuck?
Alert! The final control point is being contested. Mission ends in 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overtime. You failed stalemate.
Everyone loses. Hey, I agree. Wow, that... Okay, the GG's TF2. All right, mid-fight again. We're on the mid. Hey, maybe we get another. Maybe, maybe if we're lucky, we'll be able to watch another last hold. Will you guys like that? Yeah, I know you want it. You guys want to see a last hold again? Yeah, low key. Map's kind of cool. Also low key. Oh, big bomb by Mercy! The crater! No, they surfed. They managed to. They surfed onto the fucking. Oh my God, they surfed onto the fucking pack. Huge surf. Yeah, people park the bus because it's built like Snakewater last. Yeah. For that, Nile kind of gets an L. Passage looks like a lot of fun. For the record, it was a lot of fun in the last round. It was a lot of fun in this one too. It was a good map. I think that was the Banny map. What can't he do? Uber comes out. Listen, I'm locking in now. Uber comes out. They do pick up Saf. And that's going to be a huge pick. Now, you do have a bunch of players shoving behind. But it's not going to be enough. Jamon's just trying to escape. Does he get out? Oh, no, Josh. Listen, Josh has had his number. Passage is not made. Who's Passage made by? Because they did a great job. They did a great job in the aesthetic of it. The old TF2 color palette, fucking amazing. Oh, my God. I was like, I was very happy. We have a pause. We have a pause, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's got hydro aesthetics. Like hydro, gold rush. Like it's pulling out some real TF2 type, like early TF2. I was saying like if we were, because I'm not going to talk about the pause. This game's kind of been a bit of a snooze fest. I think Passage wins on aesthetics. I think Govan looks. I played Govan once or twice. Govan looked a lot more fun than my initial flyabout. Govan was a very fun map to watch. Mid feels a bit cramped, but I think that might be to its benefit. The same way that it's I don't know how necessarily different it would play compared to Clear Cut, to Product, to Bagel. But it was fun. It was a fun map, right? And I like that it's a bit unconventional compared to what I'm used to for Koth. And so Govan, don't touch. Maybe make it a bit bigger, but that's okay. Mid to big, right? Back into the teams pushing. Blue team finally pushing in. Coin goes down. Now that's the first frag on against them. Mercy going in. Does Mercy get the next? Oh no, Mercy doesn't pick up the secondary frag, but the Uber does come out on the side of the blue team. They're trying to get whoever they can get. They get Aoki, they get Ivan. And now the blue team capturing second. I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit because it's late and like who's pushing out of where? But yeah, Govan looked. Listen, I enjoyed it. I think it looks fine. I think good Koth maps should be encouraged because I think Koth is a lot more fun than 5CP by and large. I think we've done a really good job. The mappers have done a really good job over the last few years at making good 5CP maps. I think we've really only had Bagel. Looks like Jaman might have lagged out there. We've really only had Bagel that like has kind of like broken the coffin. Because Clear Cut, I don't mind Clear Cut. I like Clear Cut. But I know a lot of people don't like Clear Cut. Right? I don't like Product. I fucking hate Product. Like Product, I remember a few years ago, this is a bit of inside baseball, and I'll get back to shoutcasting the match here. A few years ago, when I was still living in Australia, my team was in the Oz Fortress Open semifinals. Was it semis? Yeah. Because we were against the Jumper team. I remember this, yes. And we picked Product. Then it's like, no, we've got better team synergy. We just got destroyed by their soldiers. A week later, I had the flu. And I was like, I had the flu. Let me get on the sniper cam. I had the flu. Mercy goes down. I had the flu. And like, you know how when you have the flu, like you get sick and you get sore? Like everything's sore. So I was sore and I was like sleeping in this hot room to sweat my fever out. Jaman goes down, Coin with a huge headshot. And like what I had a fever dream where I was just being continuously bombed on Product over and over and over again. I remember waking up and just being like, this is fucking misery! Misery if you're Sap! A big drop going down, and that's going to be the first round on the board. Hey, there's the formula. I just got to talk about being sick and and being bombed on Product. It's going to be the first round on the board. 1-0, a really, really slow 1-0. But hey, we're chilling. We're chilling. I'm not going to be negative. Because we still got at least 18 minutes of TF2 to go in this grand final / Young Sanity Memorial stream. Going. Right. Whoa, all of blue rotating to pick out Mercy. Fucking hell, like, I'd be fuming. Like, you really going to rotate all that much to kill me? And it's like, yeah, bitch, yeah, we are. Coin going in and picking up Saf. And then the huge bomb coming in and picking up Aoki. And so, hey, that's a full fucking wipe. That's the shit. That's the... Hey now, this is what dreams are made of, right? Liz McGuire, look her up. So that's going to give them a pretty big Uber advantage, pushing back into like a full Uber advantage. Pretty big. It's like massive. And so now they're just trying to just trade some spam across the point. Oh no, Ivan with a huge headshot, but is it enough? That's a lot of cap time. That's a lot of cap time. just the milking of the Uber and actually the balls on Ivan just to be like, hey, g'day, mate. How are ya? And just fucking shooting the cunt. Like, fuck yeah, dude. I respect that shit. That's some Eddie Murphy type of shit, man. Like, I don't know what that means. But that's some Eddie Murphy type of shit. That was a great headshot. Ivan, like, fucking saving his team. Like, that's a round that keeps them in the game. Like, it's only 1-0, so they'd be in the game regardless. But, like, hey, 1-0's a lot easier to surmount than 2-0. It looks like Coin has continued his... Coin is actually on Sniper as well. With Jamon Murphy and Ivan going down. So I'm interested to see... Like, Coin low-key has had a really good series. This entire series. Like, he's done really well, and it kills me because I have not captured him on camera as much as I should. But, like, yeah, Coin has been really good. Is Danmar malding on the Jamon stream? We're not going to tune into the Jamon stream for that because I respect Jamon too much to like, have teammates malding live on stream. But it would be low-key kind of funny if he was. And I like Danmar a lot. I think Danmar's had a really good grand final series so far. But you know, it's all about like, can he and his team close it out? That's a huge fucking ramp slide potential right there too. That little area. That's kind of neat. I like that. Froggy Fresh isolating the Danmar in the 1v1. The Uber does come out. It's a 6v4 type Uber. 6v4 Uber. Is that how I say it? I don't know how you say it. Oh my god, and Jamon just going down as well. And when push comes to shove, this Scringus is so good at, like, they get this advantage. They get an advantage for themselves, and then it's just like, it's like you've opened the door just a crack, and they're just trying to fucking brute force it down. Like, I respect it. They're so good at, like, getting an advantage and then just capitalizing off it. Like, okay, what's our next advantage? Okay, we did this, now what? Now what? Now what? How do we push? Like, how can we progress us toward the point? Like, they've been playing exceptionally well. Like, it's a good group of players, and you can tell they're all, oh, a big pipe! But did they get the follow-up pipe? No, Saf goes down, the pipe pushes them in. Yeah, low-key, if I'm Danmar, I'm molding at that too. Mercy gets a big force as well. I should just start producing TF2 again. Like, that's what I should do if I had more spare time and desired to produce, is just get... Because I like pressing the buttons. Oh, wait! Who's on last? Oh, wait! Oh, Coin! Coin! Oh, no! Hey, but that's bought them so much space, man. That's so much space. And that's a round. That is a 2-0. Not 21, but 2. Hey. Just that little bit, that the amount of time it took to kill Coin right there, like, that bought them so much space, because it's like, oh shit, we're capping. I'm in. Like, you die quickly, they're like, oh fuck, they're all going to turn around. But like, all of a sudden the fucking cavalry has arrived. And Scringus goes to Washington, or whatever the fuck the team name is, in a really commanding position here. Now Saf has to be careful. This is Saf's kryptonite, is the other medic dying, and then Saf goes down! And now it's just Josh up, like, trying to dodge and weave against Aoki, but, like, that's been the theme of the night.
The control point is being
Med down. Okay, cool. Hey, guys, where's Saf? And you look up and Saf's in the respawn queue. Like, that's kind of been the theme of the night for Global Clan Pootis. It's just that it's almost like a transition moment, right? We now have this massive advantage. We have to adjust ourselves accordingly And whenever that happens, it's just always never in the favor of Global Clan Pootis, except for like maybe a few times, but like not a huge amount. Now, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? The backstab, robot going down, and that's gonna open up some space, open up some opportunities for pressure for Global Clan Pootis. But they've got to be careful. They've got to be careful because Mercy almost triples their. They do triple their kill count with one fell swoop. I want to see what they do. I'm just on the Mercy camp. We're on the... Jesus. Mercy, my butt. You want to just play Spy the entire time? Hey! Oh, that was... Ooh. That was close. That was close. 2-1. It's 2-1. It's 2-1. Obama. Sorry. 2-1 now. The first real like kind of swing of pressure that's gone in the favor of Global Clan Pootis, right? Get your pick, capitalize, like go faster. Saf cam, does Saf live on this mid cam? Ooh, now where's Coin? Here they come. Hey, here comes the Mog. You know that we should... Hey, shoutouts Michael Wilbur, by the way. Greg Club. Everybody hit the Greg Club in the chat. I actually love Michael Wilbur. This guy's my boy. AT's a good guy. AT's a good guy. We respect AT in this household. So yeah, 2-1. 2-1, 9 minutes remaining. Now, I don't know if you guys are history buffs or not, but we were in a similar position like this last map too. 2-1, 9 minutes remaining, right? A game where a lot of the time Global Clan Pootis wasn't in full control of the match, but found their opportunities, took their opportunities, exploited the space that was given, exploited the player weaknesses, and it could be like that here. Do they pick off AT? They do pick off AT, but they do get forced. But hey, leave your scout to cap. We've got 4 up. At the very least, we need to get a force off. Anybody want to clear some sticks for me, please? The Uber does come out. That's a huge Uber. If Saf, this is a huge force. If Saf can live, which they do, so that's a huge force out of. That's exactly the type of play you need. Get the other med to force, right? Re-push with add. So really well played. I've actually readjusted my position now. That's how you know I'm taking it serious. I'm locked in again. Allegedly. So now we're in a position. Global Clan, Pootis, pushing out this right-hand side. What's Danmar doing? Danmar trying to isolate. At the very least, he pushes him out, opens up space for his team, bombing forward. Can he pick up one of these frags? He can't. Ivan does go down. We'll see if they're able to continue to exploit the space given. They're going through lower. The gun, they're kind of maybe a bit of an early use. We'll see. Can they find a frag? They do find a frag. Froggy Fresh going down. Now the post is they've posted up on this right-hand side. Saf in a tricky position again, and Saf has gone down. Caught in no man's land. Wasn't sure, am I leaving right? Am I leaving left? If they can find Robot here, they do. It's a huge salvage frag. Picking up Robot. Jamon's just going to have to get whatever you can get. Doesn't pick up anything, but that med pick, again, a little bit of breathing room. Little bit of breathing room if you're on the blue team or if you're on the red team. Right. If you're on the red team too, listen, 2-1 up. You're still in a good position in these fights. I think red just has to go like heavy metal, balls to the wall. And they do. They pick up Froggy Fresh. They pick up Josh. Leave that scout to cap. You have 2-player advantage. You've got to start you gotta twist the knife. Like, you've already stabbed them a little bit, right? And this could be the twist they need. They pick up Z. It's a 3 versus 6. There's a gun up over on the right-hand side, but it's down as quickly as I say it. Now, they do get a bit of cap time. They're all corralling on the point. Is there a Jamon to get the sticks on the point? There's no Jamon. It's just going to be Ivan and Saf. But it doesn't matter! Or does it? It does matter. It does matter. It does matter. I got so excited, my voice cracked. Excuse me. Right. So now we're in a now Global Clan Pootis. Hey, somebody extend, please. Global Clan Pootis in a position. They still have 2. They still have a 1-player advantage. The other team, Health, not exactly on their side. Now buffed up a little bit. Thinking about how we push out. But here's the fucking trap card. This is the ace in the hole. This is what nobody is expecting. Critical Krieg. They've got a crits Krieg. But are they checking the med? Are they checking the med? I think they're just checking for sniper, but they haven't checked for med. And the the crits comes out, but it was just a little bit slow. The crits wasn't used at the right time. They're getting nothing. They've gotten Josh, but they haven't gotten anything else. You've got to all in at this point. You've got to get this Uber off of Robot, who's just chilling. But it might not matter again. Hey, famous last words. I said that last time, but it's right this time. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. 5 minutes to go before the start of continuous overtime. And Global Clan Pootis, who were in a real struggle for the first 20 minutes of this map, have clawed their way back into this game. They've started. Hey, they're locked in now, right? 2-2, anybody's game. 4 minutes remaining in regulation time in this grand final. Mercy bombing in. Huge bomb! Huge bomb! Oh, misses the air shot, but Danmar's there to clean up, baby. He's there! It's Danmark doing what Danmark does. Now, Saf does go down, but hey, sometimes it's about sending a message, okay? It's not about, I mean, obviously you want the med to live, like, duh. Sometimes it's just like, hey, you know how we were down 2-0 like 10 minutes ago? We're gonna fucking kill you, dog. We're gonna fucking kill you. Me and 300 other people are gonna bury you in the dirt and stone you to death. That's the type of shit red team's on right now. Not to say blue team can't do that. Like, blue team, hey, listen, Scringus, incredible series so far. They are not fucking out of this. But TF2, it's a funny old game. That's what they call it. It's a funny old game. They just need, momentum shifts one way or another, and all of a sudden, it's a completely different game, right? We're seeing that right now. 2-2, 3 minutes left to go. Building an Uber. Even Ubers pushing into the blue team last, right? All right, guys, let's take lobby. Hey, guys, demo top right. Demo top, that's the shit they be saying. Demo's top right. Somebody spot gun. Where's gun? Gun's going to be in the right position. You know the position the gun's going to be in because it's always in the same place. Saf going down a little, taking a lot of damage right there. Now, where's the sack? Where's the sack? Actually, it's not going to be a sack. It's just going to be an Uber exchange. Guys, we're using. Okay, they're using as well. Get a frag. Maybe you can work your way back in on this right-hand side. Left-hand side. Nope, they pick up Aoki. Saf goes down. How does Saf go down? Somebody leaks in through flank. More than likely. So, I think there. I think once you use the Uber, you can chill. All right, we've used Uber. They've used Uber. Let's back out a little bit. The longer you stay in the same position, the more likely somebody's gonna do what Froggy Fresh did, leaking through a choke point. Leaking through a flank, right? It's a risky game you play. Now, big Uber disadvantage, the 40% disadvantage on the side, or 40% advantage for for Scringus, Untitled Scringus team, who are looking to push in. Coin, flank scouting it up. Starting to get some cap time. And it looks like, hey, red team, happy to back out. Just go chill. Listen, we'll back out. We're going to get our Uber soon. But we've got to be careful because the blue team Uber does come out. Josh is trying to trap people off. He's saying you can't leave. You can't get out of here. But, hey, red team manages to live. They keep all their players. They keep their Uber. And Jamon is immediately like, nah, dog, you're out of here. You're fired. That's the type of shit Jamon's saying. And I can hear it in his voice right now. And actually, I don't think Jamon would say that. So they do pick up Josh, and that's going to be enough where it's that lack of space denial could be all they need. Mercy with a Dragon Ball Z fight. Oh no, but there's a back capper. It's Coin. Oh no! Oh no! Hey, but it's going to happen before the end of regulation time. 3-2. It's going to be a 3-2 continuous overtime. Brilliant heads-up play by Coin. Saying like, hey, you guys are going that way? Well, I'll go this way. Right? If that's some, hey, Art of War type of shit. Coin, a genuine MVP of the series. MVP candidate, 100%. I really like, I've never heard of this guy before. I apologize, Coin. I'm really sorry that I've never heard of you. I'm not familiar with your game. I want to become familiar with your game, dude. I really do. I really like Coin. He's so effective at what he does. A great surf by Saf. Now, ooh, Jamond! Jamond! I love Jamond. I love Jamond. If you love Jamond in the chat, say it in the chat. Oh no. Oh no. Z with the cleanup crew picking up Ivan. You're going to have to send 3 people back, which is going to invite Blue out onto 2. Right? And now you have to worry about, oh, fuck, there's a soldier behind us. Where is he? He's just chilling. Where's the other frog? Where's Froggy Fresh? He's just chilling. Right? So now it's the situation. Either Z, he's got to do some shit. He got to get the 2v1. But does that open up the space for Blue? Blue does not push while the rest of the team is distracted. That could have been a cool play. It's fine. It's fine. We respect it, right? Close to winning the grand finals. You don't want to push your luck terribly hard. Mercy bombing in, huge bomb in. The rocket just hits the top of the hieroglyphs, and they're gonna crater. And now it looks potentially like they want to take an exchange. Could be a risky exchange, but Aoki loves these Uber exchanges. They've been running this playbook all night, right? They run that playbook. They get the force. They open up space, but they've got to be careful because Froggy Fresh and Z have been playing great all night. They're immediately capitalizing on that space, but Danmar goes down to AT. Aoki picking up, saying, hey, go to bed, boy. And they're losing the player battle, but they might have some... They're losing the positional battle, too. It's not going in the favor of Global Clan Pootis. They've got to be careful, too, because now Blue Team is starting to flood through again. And they're like, hey, we're going to start trapping some forwards if you're not careful. What's these Blue Team soldiers doing? What's Froggy Fresh doing? What are you doing, Froggy Fresh? Yep, he's like, I'm going to sneak in. Oh, Ivan! Hey, he was reading that shit. He's like, yeah. No. You're not going to sneak in. They're not going to sneak in on me. But Danmar got a lot of space, but Mercy and Danmar going all down roughly around the same time. A 2-man sack onto kind of a risky endeavor. Z going, and he's bombing in. Man, I'm like locked in now, actually. At least with my camera work. I'm locked in. Even Ubers on Global Clan Pootis holding their own last. This is do or die. It's quite literally do or die over on this left-hand side. This is do or win on the right-hand side. Left-hand side. Right-hand side. Left-hand side. Froggy Fresh going down. 2 players picked up. Denmark! Huge force, Danmar! How does he keep on fucking doing it, man? I fucking love this game, by the way. I love TF2. I gotta text somebody real quick. Alright, here we go. We're locked back in. We're locked back in. And we have a sniper on the board. Ivan, who's played really well. Really clutched up on sniper earlier in this round. Earlier in this map. Like, you know he's going to be excited. He's going to be like, yeah. Oh shit, I'm feeling it. Dak John! I hate death grips, by the way. Like, unironically, if you like death grips, I'm convinced you're just fucking lying, dude. I have tried to like death grips, and they are fucking shit, dude. They are so bad. I don't get it. No, I do get it. It just sucks. Death grips sucks. I'll fucking take that to my fucking grave. If you like death grips, you're gay. Am I allowed to call people gay now? Is that allowed? I'm not gonna get RGL fucking admin, am I? Somebody asked Ramond. I've just got confirmation from the Neil that I can call people gay. So, hey, we're so back. We are so back. There is a pause. There's a pause. Now, I spoke earlier tonight about GG lag, right? And so I'm going to expand. This is a little bit more behind the scenes Team Fortress 2 casting, right?
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
For the record, I used to produce TF2 for like many years. I've worn every single hat that there is to wear in this fucking game. And I wish I was joking. So when you book a server, you get what you call the STV link, right? The STV, Source TV, is always 90 seconds behind, unless you manually set it. It's 90 seconds behind what's actually happened. So everything that we're seeing happened 90 seconds ago. Hence, GG lag, right? But that's not what's happened here, right? It's paused, right? So what I suspect, when they paused, there was a minute 18 left on the clock. So roughly, we're looking at this as a pause. My suspicion is that the Global Clan Pootis team, the red team, has successfully held their last without pushing out, right? You got a minute on the clock. Next round wins. If you lose the next round, you've lost the series. You don't win the grand finals. However, if you hold the last, you stalemate, you go back to mid, right? We're all used to this. My suspicion is they stalemated and they're calling the attack. And I'm not going to get on the Jamon stream, but my suspicion is that they're calling attack pause to discuss how both teams, how the fuck do we not lose this game? Or, if you're Scringus, how the fuck do we win this game? Right? So, that's my suspicion. I doubt it's attack pause, or I doubt it's like a tech pause, as I call it. This is a pure tech pause in the game, right? Hey, fucking great series, by the way. Like, Nile Took a little bit, kind of really slow at the start. It's slow that I'm having to top the fucking drop knock. Like, fucking hell, that's how you know it's bad. I'm just kidding, drop knock. You're a cool guy, right? Allegedly. No, I like drop knock. I really do. He's a good guy. But it was slow. Like it was a slow first 10 minutes. Right? The last 15 minutes before infinite overtime, the pace really started to pick up. Right? Both Coin, the back up by Coin, like really good. Really I love that shit. I love back caps, right? So the pace has picked up, but now the thing is now that you're in infinite overtime, right? It becomes a situation where if you're red, you simultaneously you have to fucking go for it because you're 2 rounds down, but you can't go for it too hard and run the risk of like getting back capped. Or not getting capped, like losing the round, right? Which loses you the grand finals. Or you have to, if you're blue, like I think Scringus, in the run of play, Scringus has been the better team this map. Arguably for the series, right? But Global Clan Pootis has made it really competitive. They've made it really competitive, really close, really interesting. And so we'll see what goes on here. But I've, for the record, I've thoroughly enjoyed this, even though it's kept me from playing Fortnite with somebody I quite like speaking with. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in these last few seconds. My HUD is going to be messed up just a little bit for the next few minutes, right? That happens when you pause in game. Now the Uber does come out. Robot does go down, and it's starting to crumble on the side of Scringus. Saf also goes down as well. Coin is the only one left up. He's just chilling. He's chilling. And he's just deciding, no, I'm not going to push. I'm not going to push. I believe you when you say you're reformed, by the way. Drop. I like drop. So, we're here. We got 5 seconds left. This is we're about to see that tack pause. I guarantee it. Stalemate. Everyone loses. What? Hey, Gamaya, shout outs to you. What's going on, girl? Instead of playing Fortnite with Vanille, I'm fucking watching competitive TF2 into the wee hours of the morning. So this is that. Yeah, exactly. So the game is being on pause by GC Aoki. Told you that's where the pause was. Now, hey, could be the last mid here. Could be the second to last mid here. We shall see. Again, I'm going to be on the Danmark cam because the Danmark cam often pays a lot of dividends. At the very least, he's forced that one player all the way out to fucking the other side of the map. Oh, he almost, Josh almost got Jamon. Hey, but now the frags are really starting to go in the favor of Global Clan Pootis. They've picked up 3. They've lost no one. Fortnite with no builds, by the way. I'm too young. I'm too old to play builds. Robot goes down, and who else? Who else? But Danmar. He's so good. He finds these little pockets of space, and he just manages to pick up like frags. He's unbelievable. He's an unbelievable player. He's been like clutching it up for his team, epic style. Now, in a situation, we'll have all of our players. We have enough time to buff. If I'm the medic, I'm telling my team, hey. Spot. I need to know what's where. I need to know where we're pushing, right? Uber's used in. Gun goes down. That's the first kind of frag of the map. It's like a half frag, right? Point pressure coming out. That's a huge amount of cap pressure by Ivan. Saf does go down in the post fight though. It's a 4v5. The health might not be on the side of the blue team or on the red team, but it doesn't matter. We're at 3. 2, 3. Yeah, no, 3. Fuck it, let me check. 3. Yeah, I forgot to update the fucking scoreboard. I'm a dumbass. Hey, 3. Next round wins the map. And you know what? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take off the Jamon face cam. I'm going to have to take off the Jamon face cam because we can't have spoilers. We cannot have spoilers. We might have already had the spoilers, but it doesn't matter. Blue team flank shoving on the mid. Froggy Fresh bombing in. Just buying space, not buying any frags. Saf did go down quite weak, but a big bomb in. Oh, but no, Saf goes down the cross field pipe from Josh. His specialty. Oh, mercy! Have some mercy, dude. Woo! They keep fragging. Hey, the pre-fire. But mercy. Good lord. Hey, what an air shot. What an air shot. And that frag comes late enough that the red team has 12% ad. They had 12% ad. They weren't building optimally. It's fucking even. Fuck off. Hey, what a bomb though. What a bomb. What a bomb. Dude, that bomb was huge. And he hit the air shot. Oh, man. That was awesome. I love TF2, man. This shit fucking slaps. Low key. Low Kirkuinly. Danmar and Mercy have been aura farming. Okay. So anyway, 3-3. Even Ubers. Red team controls the mid. 3-3, by the way, I might add. Fucking, it's for all of the marbles right now. Danmar, with the surf technology, bro's been grinding some jerf maps here, dude. Look at this shit. And he's just getting arrow tanked. He's getting arrow tanked. Look how much fucking damage and opportunity he's opening up for his team just by, like, holding that position. Mercy does go down, which is going to spell the retreat. God damn. That was fucking awesome. I haven't seen that. I haven't watched enough Nile to know you can fucking do that. More maps need that shit. Let me get that on every single fucking... No, actually don't. Because I'd be so pissed. I'd be dying to it on med every single fucking time. That went so hard. I'm kind of floored at that. Is that cool? That was so cool. I love TF2, man. I find out new stuff about this game every time I play. And now, Danmar again with the jerf. He's like, yeah, I'll surf a little bit. Hey, Med, can you bow me? No, Froggy Fresh! Froggy Fresh picking up Saf. That little... Yep. That's another drop. So now it's Robot. Robot does end up using... Could be a good use, but could also be... Who knows what type of use. Because Saf is going to spawn, and it's going to be even Ubers again. Right? So, did they use? Did they get forced? I don't know, because I was on the wrong track, right? Story of the fucking stream. Because I refuse to use cheat feed, by the way. I either catch the play or I miss the play. I'm not like some of these streamers who do the TF2 streams where they're like, yeah, let me just see where all the frags are gonna be. That shit is... No, I don't believe in it. Some people make it really good though. I don't like it. So, even Uber's situation, roughly even. Now, Saf has not been building nearly as efficiently as Robot. Robot, smart player, by the way. He's gonna know that it's gonna be roughly even. Coin going down to Ivan in the Underworld. I don't know where you actually went down for the record, but whatever. Underworld sounds cool. So, even Ubers. Even Ubers. What does Coin do? You know what Coin's gonna do. You know what he's doing. You know what he's doing. G'day, mate. How are ya? Doing all right? Yeah, sniping's a good job, mate. That's what he's going to be saying. I need a sip of water. I'm going to keep it on the coin can for just a moment. I could go for like a hamburger too. Cup of water, hamburger, with everything on it, with an egg. Ooh. Ooh! That's that shit I do like. I love hamburgers. I'm an American. What of it? What are you doing, Coin? Hey, somebody want to create some space so this man can peek a little bit, please? Good heavens. Right. Both Z... What's his actual alias? Does anybody know for Z? Whatever. I'll just keep that on Z. Z does go down. Josh goes down. Mercy and Danmar do go down as well, which is going to not really spell any opportunities to push out. And actually, while they're down 3, down 2, it could be bad. The Uber does get forced out on the side of the blue team, and the red is going to exchange it as quickly as almost immediately. AT does go down as soon as they get unflashed. The gun plus the pipe, the sticky bomb traps, more than enough. Is there a trap somewhere? There's no trap somewhere. Even Uber situation again. We're Bing chilling. Oh, let me respond to this.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Right. EU hold. Yes, sir. This is this is a fucking genuine EU hold. Hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Now, are they going to try to use in here? They drop AT. They do get the gun down though, and then the force does come out. Now,
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
it hasn't really amounted to anything. And if I'm red team, I don't think we've got enough players. I don't think we've picked up enough players to warrant pushing out. As European as that sounds. But like, 10 seconds remaining, full Uber ad. Let them all in. And I'm banking on the idea that we can just win the fight. As expected, the all-in comes in. And we go to the next mid-fight. We've got another mid-fight here, ladies and gentlemen. We have another mid-fight. Another mid-fight has hit the grand final / Young Sanity memorial stream. Rest in peace, young man. Even though you're not dead. Josh, substantially earlier to mid than Jamond. Now, looking around, seeing where's that first frag going to come from? A flank shove on the right hand side could spell bad news. Oh, Saf goes down. Saf goes down, and now it's going to be it's the salvage play of all salvage plays. Jamond. Ooh. Jamond so close to glory.
The control point is being captured.
The mid-fight not going the way that Global Clan Pootis wanted it to go. Now a full Uber disad situation. Those little rotations by Scringus, by the way, real clean. I've really enjoyed how well they've done it. The mid-fights have been really clean. Now they're in a really commanding position. Buff up, spot, figure out where everything is. Get ready to push in. Look at this. Look at all these crit heals. Look at these crit heals. Uber in. This could be the last Uber of the game. This could be the last Uber of the game. Early cap time. No frags have been traded as of yet. But all the damage, all the space is in favor of Scringus. It's a 3v3, no med. It's a 2v... It's a 1v1! It's a 1v1! And Robot clutches it with the solemn vow! Robot in the 1v1, not like this, Saf says, not like this indeed, but Robot in what is the most pivotal play of the night says, hey, I know how to frag too. Whips the solemn vow out, smashes in the head of, I believe it was Aoki, and wins the Grand Finals series for Scringus. Scringus is your RGL Experimental Map Cup Group C / Young Man Memorial Stream Grand Champions. And I think on the run of play, very well deserved. Very entertaining match by both of them, for the record. It's an incredible match. Had everything you wanted. Genuinely had everything you wanted. It was that was a fucking series. That was a fucking series. So extraordinarily well done to Scringus. Now, am I a bit upset that my team lost? A little bit, even though I never actually played a match for them. But that's okay. They played just such good, clean, push off every advantage TF2. We're gonna pull up the logs here because there's some interesting little tidbits about this logs that you would not expect, that I'm not expecting. I did not expect this. So let me make this into a window. Let me make this into a window. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna reach out quickly to the guys on the winning team and say, hey, I streamed your game. Do you want to do an interview? Let me find it. Alright, I just sent Coin a fucking schizophrenic message. I streamed your match, boss. The people demand an interview. Will you provide? Question mark. Link to the Discord. We're gonna get the people. We're gonna get the winning team. The words from the winning team. Let me pull up these logs real quick, because again, the logs were not what I was expecting. The logs were not what I was expecting. So 4-3 on the side of Scringus. Yeah, let me join this real quick.
What's up?
The Grand Champions. Holy shit.
Yo, what's up?
What a fucking game, guys. What a fucking
That
game.
was a horrible game. That was
Dude, Arbital was so bad at the end, bro. Oh my
Dude,
that
God.
was easily the worst TF2 match I've ever played in ever.
And you know what? It made for great television. It made for some great television.
Really?
I genuinely really enjoyed watching it. Flugel's demanding Robot, by the way. If we can get Robot in here, he demands Robot.
Robot's crying right now.
Dude, Robot is crying.
Have him cry on stream because we need him. But no, I thought it was. I know you guys saying it was like a rough game, right? Frustrating game, and I can see that. for me, like as the guy who's just producing it, solo casting, solo producing, there were so many moments from both teams that, like, kind of sometimes you'd have it in your favor, and then you had like Global Clan Pootis for like a 10-minute spell on Nile that was just like all in their favor. You had their last push in on. For you guys, I guess in those last like 10 minutes, you mentioned frustrating, tilted, bad mentals. Like what kind of got you through that?
Go ahead, Trent.
I don't know. I kind of was just like, let's lock in. That's what I was saying. I'll try to be upbeat. Maybe that helped, but we kind of just closed it out and tried to play solid at the end, and it worked out. We had some. I think a lot of us had really good plays, so it worked out a little bit. But we just kept fumbling. But I don't know. Something gave eventually, and we just pushed through. Just barely though.
Oh, it's Josh. Yeah, no one asked for me to be here.
Josh, the MVP.
Hey, we're happy you're here, though. We're happy you're here.
That's good.
Right?
Wait, Josh, you were on demo, right?
Yeah.
What a fucking performance, man. Holy shit. Especially on Koth. Like, I was like, fucking hell, this guy's just doing damage left, right, and center. Like...
Oh, yeah.
That's what he does, man. That's Josh.
I was just like, waxing lyrical about you on stream. Like I thought it was really, really fun. For you, Josh, are there any moments in particular that stand out for you or anything? Or Robot, there he is.
Listen, I don't remember anything that happened before Nile. It's just Nile. That's all I remember.
It's actually so real though.
Low-key, I haven't played any of these maps, right? So this is really my first exposure to a lot of them. Is Nile, and obviously you guys have just played it, is Nile as like frustrating a map as it looks?
It's the Snake Water 2. Horrible.
Oh god.
I feel bad. I feel bad because I'm friends with the guy who made it, but
I hate Populophagy. I hate Populophagy.
It's bad. It's impossible to push last. It's impossible to push out of last. It's like everything fucking sucks. I'm not gonna lie. The mid, I hate other mids more. I will say, but
the mid's too big in my opinion.
The mid is massive, but I am not
open.
a fan of the last point at all.
I think from what I could tell, the last looks incredibly bad, and I say
Yes.
I like Papa for the record. I think and I really respect anybody who makes maps for these games.
Yes,
it's such a thankless task. I think Nile needs a lot of work. I can see the potential, but it needs a lot of work. I think Passage looks really. I've said it a lot on stream. I fucking love the color palette of Passage. I love that old TF2 style, and it looks like a really fucking fun map. And then Govin.
Yeah, I like Passage.
Govin looks like a lot of fun too. And I think it. I don't. It's hard for me to tell. I've only ever played like one scrim, and that was with an amateur team on it. But like I like that it's like a Koth map, but it's not bagel and it's not product and it's not clear cut. It's kind of like its own thing, and it seemed very interesting. I guess for you guys. Now you guys picked both Govin and Nile, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So what was the thinking behind that? I guess
we've scrimmed this team a ton. For our like div, there was only 6 teams I think. So, and I think 2 of them didn't scrim a ton. So it was kind of slim pickings. So we kind of knew what we were better at than them and what they were better at than us. Historically, we beat them on Govin. Historically, they beat us on Passage. And then, honestly, we've played those 2 maps way more than we've played each other on Nile and Subbase. Yeah. But our recent Nile mids have been better than our Subbase mids. So I think that's just kind of the way that we leaned. But we knew we were probably going to have Govin. We were confident about that. I think that Govin really forces you to think about how you play your combo and your flank and whether you're going to play them together or separate. And at the beginning we were playing kind of separately, and then by the end we had Gra come over and playing tower, so we were playing all together, and
Yeah.
I think that we just did that better than them, and that was one of the reasons that we wanted to do Govern.
Yeah, I thought when I was watching Govan, I thought there was a spell where they kind of got themselves into it, but you guys, whatever adjustments that they had made, you had adjusted really well to the adjustment. You counter adjusted, and it was just like Jamon couldn't do anything. Coin, holy fuck! By the way,
Yes,
what a fucking map he had. I feel so bad because like it's like casting TF2 is hard enough, producing TF2 is hard enough, doing both at the same time is really difficult. And so like I randomly hop on Coin's cam and he's on like a 40 kill streak and I'm like, where did he get all these frags? So
no, Coin's is crazy.
He
got so much value left side, getting behind and shit. It was crazy.
And what I really like about Coin is like, I wish he was here, but he's not here. But that's okay. He can listen to it in the VOD. What I really liked about Coin, and maybe you guys can speak to this, he always seemed to be so incredibly disciplined, right? It wasn't some of these flank scouts, these new age flank scouts are like, let me just go on a fucking adventure and then like your flank's leaky. Like he's always there. And then like he just has these good moments where he's just like, you probably Josh is like, hey, I just fucking piped everybody. And he's in. No questions, right? Or as you said, like he won you guys around just like they push in one way, he just goes the opposite way. He's getting the back cap on 2 on Nile. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh fuck, like he's my series MVP for you guys. Like he's
I think so, or Josh.
Yes.
Josh and Coin for sure.
It's a coin flip, no pun intended. Now Robot, I've got a question for you.
What?
It's from Flugel.
Oh,
he says, who inspired Robot to play so well today? A father figure, perhaps?
Yeah. Shout out to my dad wherever he is.
I'm right here.
Okay.
We got you, bro.
Nah, JK, bro.
Yeah, no, but we'll wrap this up because I'm sure you guys are tired of being on the computer and want to go celebrate get on the beers and all that, right? Thursday night.
I'm already
he's on it.
Yeah, I'm 3/4 away for number one,
bro.
Hey, love it.
I had to after passage. I had to do a little vodka shot.
Hey,
on my nerves.
Whatever gets you through the night, I respect it. I guess two questions, maybe three. The RGL mini season, right? As a concept, what did you guys think of that? Because it's very new, like super novel for the league. Like, what did you guys think of only having a month?
Why?
Yeah, I was on staff at the time that decision was made, and I was pretty heavily against it at the time. And I think the only word that I can use at this point is despicable.
Any contrasting?
You mean
opinions?
like the mini season? They're doing it right because like there's not enough people, or why exactly are they doing the mini season?
Yeah,
honestly, I'm not sure.
I don't know because I think the winter seasons are usually not that packs.
I can see
But,
I can see the value in like trying something different. That would be my my
I don't think it's a bad idea, honestly.
Maybe it's because invite's so tiny, they're just like, fuck it, we'll do a month because it's so small anyways.
Yeah.
What they care about most.
And also like some of these maps like you're not gonna get played in
Hello?
Oh, Denmark.
Worst
I'm
map
so
cup
sorry.
ever?
And
Hello?
I'm so
And then
sorry.
great
bro.
maps?
I'm so sorry.
Final question, and then I'm gonna move to the second place team's voice chat. Sorry, Denmark. I'm on your team, by the way. So I get the second place, even though I never played a game. Any final thoughts from tonight for your teammates, MVPs, so on and so forth? We'll just go down the line. AT to Trend, skipping over Danmar.
What was the question? I was talking shit to Ivan. Sorry.
Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts on the night or the season?
Love these guys. I don't know. I'm excited to go back to normal maps. And have they announced what the third like mini cup is yet?
Nope. All right, Gra, what's your thoughts?
These guys are European. Fuck them. That's it.
All right, based robot.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
Thank you, Josh.
Should have had CP Mist. CP Mist would have been a way better map than passive.
Shout out to CP Mist. Shout out to CP Mist.
It's great.
And last one, Trin.
I've had fun. This is cool.
Shout out, Mom.
Love it.
Shout out, Mom. Yeah.
Boys, well done. Entertaining series. I hope you guys watch the VOD. It's there for you to enjoy. I'm gonna go bounce into the other chat. Have a good night.
Good night.
Well done.
You too.
Bye.
And we're gonna go to the second place team.
X. But this like chill though.
Hello?
Hello, just
hello. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey, before I say anything, what a great series.
Honestly, that was better than Invite.
I know it's tough to lose, but fucking hell, that was fun to watch. That was a lot of fun to watch. Jamon, did you raid me, by the way? I don't think you raided me.
Oh,
that's okay.
No,
that's okay.
What? I'm sorry. I didn't realize. You're still streaming. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
We're wrapping it up soon anyway. How you guys feeling?
I'm feeling wonderful. I hate the medic class, but I love playing it with these guys.
Just go in. How to stop being a pussy and capture the control point. Kendall edition. What is that?
Suicidal thoughts tonight. That's the play, just Jazz. Suicidal thoughts tonight.
What the hell?
Yeah,
what the hell?
I get it. No, I thought you guys did very well. I thought, it's tough, right? Because obviously losing is not fun, but I think especially on Nile. Nile looks like it fucking sucks ass, by the way. I'm just going to say
it sucks. It's so terrible. It's such a horrible map. Same with Govan. Govan's such a terrible map.
But I think the first like 10-15 minutes on Nile, you guys were like not at the fucking races. And then something clicked for you guys, and you started picking up like 2 rounds in quick succession. I guess without diving too much into the inner workings of your dark and twisted mind, what are your thoughts overall on the night for you guys? Open question.
Wait, what was the question again? I'm so sorry. I spaced out. I'm so sorry.
What thoughts of any, if any, do you guys have on those games?
Low key.
That was the most locked in I've ever played on a team before. Like I've never seen comms that were so like reactive and like next thing, and like the mental was just fucking incredibly stoic. Like, yeah, we would get on each other's ass sometimes, but it was like next play, and it was honestly beautiful.
I forgot how fun it was to play against people who got the same skill level as me. When I actually know they actually have the same skill. Well, I can't say that. Josh was kind of giving me the work.
Jaws is a cheater, bro. That guy's
no.
I don't know what it is. Something's in the water.
Low key, like both Josh and who's the fucking flank scout?
Coin.
Holy fuck, man.
They were toggling, bro.
They were going crazy.
They were going nuts.
Nile for 4 hours.
That said, I gotta give my boys some props. Danmar and Mercy, fucking hell, you guys had some proper fucking games. Like
they were so good.
Like yeah, man. I held top right.
When the team needed somebody to clutch up, like it was like it got to the point where I'd be like, oh, okay, the team needs somebody to clutch up, and then I just see Danmar in the kill feed. I'm like, and it's Danmar. Who else but Danmar? How you feeling, Big Danny? Danmar, how you feeling?
You know, I'm glad I don't have to play these maps anymore. I'm filled.
Nah,
with
we
joy.
playing that shit and we playing Go with regular season, bro.
Yeah, you know they haven't announced that like third cup yet. It's actually just going to be another one of these, running the exact same maps, just to see if they're
God
good again.
fucking damn it.
Look,
God fucking damn it.
low key, and I said this when I was talking to the other guys. Like, I kind of like the cup as the mini season as a concept. Like, I don't know how you guys felt about it, but like
It's fun, yeah.
especially like for maps that are otherwise like not going to get tested by a wide base. Like, it's useful for the community. My only problem is that Tuesday, Thursdays are fucking ass for me on a schedule level. Like, I want to play a season and amateur on med Wednesday nights, and RGL won't even fucking allow me that. They're like, no, you can play Tuesday. I can't play Tuesday, Thursdays. Fuck off. Sorry.
If they want to run cups, they should run it on the weekends, like you.
Yeah, or anyways. What thoughts? What do you guys think of the maps across the 4 that you had to play this mini season?
Govan sucks. Nile sucks. Passage is surprisingly good. Subbase I kind of hate. I don't like that map. But
I feel like
Nile can be good with some small changes. I think it's fire. I think it's solid. I think the foundation's there. I just think there's stuff like today we found out you cannot crouch jump on the height, or no, you can't do like a simple crown step on the height when it looks like you can. I don't know, man. I think you should do small stuff like that. Yeah. But I think it can be goated. I think mid can be a little too clustered, but at the same time, I think it flows nice though. But that last point, holy fuck, man.
Yeah,
that would definitely be good. You know, if they just change second, middle, and last. Small changes.
No, second is fine, bro. Second is fine.
That last point, the last point needs a serious overhaul. I think the other 2 points have a good amount of potential. I loved watching Passage. I really loved watching Passage. I think it looked like a really fun fucking map.
Passage is good, yeah.
And then the other one, I don't know, Subbase. Govan looks fun. I like Koth maps. I'm glad there's another Koth map. Anyways, I've been streaming for over 3 hours. It's 12:38. I think the girl I've been chatting with is gone to bed. I was supposed to play Fortnite with her tonight, but I'm like, I can't bait the boys. So we're gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna get some shout outs going, and then I'm gonna close it out, and then I'm gonna go do something else with my life and rethink my life decisions. Hey, okay.
Shout out to Cheating Ivan. Shout out to Retarded Mercy. Shout out to saying awful stuff all the time, Danmar. Shout out to Black Jamond. Shout out to
Wow, man.
Shout out to
you had to get that out
shotties out there. DMs are open.
Called sad. You know what? Yeah.
All right, Danmar, who you shouting out?
This one's for my boy Cosmic SR. You know, my best friend in the whole world. I love him so much. I hope he watches this all the way to the end. You got to watch that whole game, and then you get to, half an hour of post game. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a long ass post. Jamon.
Shout out my grandma, grandpa, girlfriend, mama. Shout out my third cousin.
Even though he
stole. Ooh, shout out Hannah Waddingham. She's fire. You don't know who she is? Go ahead and look her up, bro. But you want to know who better looking than her? My girlfriend. Yes, sir. Shout out to my girlfriend. Facts. But like also when she a grandma, the gussy. Anyway, that's it.
Mercy.
Shout out to my sister. If you know, you know.
Oh,
okay. Hey, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to whoever paid my div fee. Hashtag.
I don't know who you don't even know, man. He doesn't even know.
Yeah, and then shout out to our mentor, Necro. That guy's pretty cool. And a shout out to this guy called Just Jazz. I think he streamed the game. I don't know.
Yeah, great professional.
Mercy likes incest.
He might have been on the team too, despite never fucking playing.
He was present. His emotional support, it was invaluable.
I
What's Ivan gotta say?
can shit post with the best of them.
Ivan's not here.
Saf,
What's up?
shoutouts quickly.
Okay. Shout out my moms.
Cool.
Facts.
Shout out to my sisters. And shout out to all my friends, right? Chungoids that have kept me playing this game and enjoying this shit. And shout out to my team for fucking showing up and trying their best.
All right, I'm going to give my shout-outs, and then I'm going to fade to music, and then I'm going to go to bed. Potentially.
Facts.
Big facts. Right. Hey, shout-outs both teams. Really fun match. Really fun match. Shout-outs to this team in particular for letting me roster. My bad for never actually playing a fucking match, or not even playing script. Despite multiple opportunities to do so. I hope you'll have me back. Shout outs RGL for running what looks to have been a successful mini season. Shout outs to the map makers, even the bad ones. Shout outs to everybody at my work. Shout outs to Jamond. I guess we won't get that stream that I was asking about the other day. But maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway, and then shout outs to she knows who she is. And my dad. So, and my cat Beans. Right. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen of the jury of everything, I'm gonna leave. Goodbye.
Man, these people took my peace from me, then they froze my bank account. I got so much hurt inside me, got no way to let it out. Think I'm stuck in the silence, where's my faith? I'm dying. Yes, I was a mess, but now I walk with Zion. The post that I'm dropping on Twitter, they tell me, hey, don't preach that. Now people don't see me in public, I'm riding with Jesus laid back. With all of the money and fame, still couldn't get my peace back. With all of the money and fame, still don't get to see my children. People see my Twitter, but they don't feel what I'm feeling. So I turn to Jesus, yeah, now I'm forgiven. Praise him, Lord Jesus. Praise him, Lord Jesus. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. Praise him, Lord Jesus. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter. All my people worship, praise him, Lord Jesus. Praise him, Lord Jesus. Praise him, Lord Jesus. People worship, praise him, Lord Jesus. She wanna pray in Japan, I put the cross on the bench. Praise him, Lord Jesus. She reaching down for my hand, she got the word in her hands. All my people worship, praise him, Lord Jesus. Praise him, Lord Jesus. All my people worship, praise him, Lord Jesus. Praise him, Lord Jesus. Praise him, Lord Jesus. All my people worship, praise him, Lord Jesus.
If you believe I tried my best, that I gave my life in faith, that I stood through every trial, and stand up and raise your voice. Say yes to the Lord who saved me.